Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Last of Eden's Vices, a Vampire the Masquerade chronicle by Goblets and Gays. In just a moment, I'll introduce our kindred, but first, a quick word about safety. Vampire the Masquerade is a game of personal horror. As such, we might touch on sensitive topics. The cast and I have completed a session 0. I have their lines and veils. In chat, you will see a list of content warnings for this episode. For our podcast and YouTube listeners, these can be found in the show notes. Now, let us move on to our kindred. They will go around and introduce themselves, telling you who they are and who they're playing. And we'll start with you, Aki.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Faline Quinn. I believe I said her surname last time because we've been new now. Who also goes by she, her pronouns. We are the Banu Hakim. And we haven't been staked, so we're doing pretty fine.
Hi, y'all. I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Nora Wilmore, who is a caitiff. And Nora uses she, they pronouns.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Lupe Cruz, our Bruja problem, but today she's not a problem, probably for us. She uses she, her pronouns.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nala, or Jay. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing Eirlin Shu, who uses Zizimzir's pronouns. Eirlin was staked.
Hi, I'm deeply concerned. But you can also call me Liv. I use she, they pronouns, and I play Sylvie, who uses she, her pronouns. She is the Toreador who, man, things are getting real serious. We cannot pretend like everything is a-okay nowadays, huh? It's been a minute since we stopped pretending that.
Guess what card I just pulled, my lovely friends?
Oh, God.
What did you pull?
Death.
Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Which means a lot of things, but one of which is sacrifice, lack of direction.
I almost wish you had pulled
Uncertainty.
death instead. Because death can be good. The death can have good readings.
So, it's...
Yeah. Well, last session, the coterie followed up on some information that they got from their ministry friend, and found out that two of the deaths from Elysium were very false, and tracked Corvus and Vortex to Swan Point Cemetery, and then underneath to a Sabbat altar, for lack of a better term, beneath the cemetery. It does look like Vortex is offered up on the altar. They don't seem to have met final death yet, but then we have everything else that happened. Eirlin got staked, and now Corvus, unmasked, is standing in front of all of you, and I believe his last words were, "The show has just begun."
That is correct.
Yep. And we're gonna do combat slightly differently. I'm going to ask for a dexterity wits roll from everyone. This is to sort of see how fast you can react.
I assume you don't need me.
No, I do not.
Don't be mean.
This
Don't
is
be mean.
episode 9, right?
Yes.
And the episode title is what again?
Follow me into the dark.
Messy critical on my end.
I got a regular critical. So I got 5 total successes.
Faline, get one level hungrier.
Oh, come on. Please. I was that hungry too.
Please.
Please, no, why?
Messy crit. And what was the total for?
Oh, For us, or
No, I meant for Faline. It was the total 4 for a messy
The
crit.
total is 4, yes, with said messy critical.
Okay. I believe everybody but Lupe got 4. And Lupe got 5. So Lupe, you get to react first.
Cool. So Lupe just clearly had this cool new thing and didn't just get it after our episode ended with prowess. So I would like to rouse, and then Lupe is going to go for this fucker first. And is hoping someone else will unstake Eirlin. So I will roll a rouse check. Roll. Success, please. I got a failure. So I got hungrier, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah, they already marked it for me. Thanks. And yeah, I would just like to, I don't know, like slam this dude into the wall and like break the wall in the process.
You can certainly attempt to.
Yeah.
It'll be a strength
That's
brawl
gay.
roll.
Of course it's gay. It's not gay for them because fuck Corvus, but don't fuck Corvus. You know what I mean? Brawl strength. I hear that right? And then I get to add. I get to add my potency to my rolls and half of it to my damage.
Yep.
Cool. So that's plus
So
2.
you'll get 1 extra. You'll do 1 extra damage, and you get 2 extra dice.
Hell yeah.
I will remind everybody you are underground. There are supports that are holding this place up. Yeah.
Lupe, maybe don't bury us alive, though. Or bury
It's
us
fine.
undead.
Don't bury us. It'll be fine. Breaking the wall, but in the cool anime way where like it just cracks around them. So that is 4 successes with a possible bestial failure.
I'm curious. You do have 3 dice in there that you could re-roll. Would you like to do a willpower re-roll?
I will.
Because Corvus will attempt to dodge this.
Okay. I assume I want to re-roll the ones that are fails. Yes.
Yes. Hey, that is 7 with a messy crit.
Hey. I received 1 willpower damage. Thank you for doing that on its own.
So yeah, you yeah, they'll negate some of that damage. But I am going to give you a. You know what? We're gonna go with the Bruja compulsion rebellion. The Bruja craves to take a stance against those who represent the status quo. This does not relent until they have gone against orders, expectations, or changed someone's mind. During this compulsion, they suffer -2 dice to all pools.
What?
Yep.
Could I change their mind by killing them?
It's a possibility.
That's what I
Or,
was saying.
go against orders, Well, but
I'm not gonna say
this-
shit.
This Corvus represents a status quo of some kind. I don't know if Lupe is fully put together that they are not Camarilla, but the Camarilla.
No, we talked about this beforehand. We walked in, we're like salubri cult shit.
Yeah.
Salubri?
That Sabat.
Sabat, my bad. I was like, that's not the right S word.
Nah.
That's Sanaya.
We like the salubri.
Yeah.
We like the
I
Naya.
love
We don't
Sabat.
like this shit.
But you will deal for unhalved superficial damage to Corvus as you do and slam him against the wall. And quick question for everyone else. Does anyone have a wits of 3 or higher?
Wits what? Earth?
Well, it was everybody else. Faline, Nora, or Sylvie. Do you have
What's
a
-4.
okay, for Sylvie and Faline, what is your wits at? How many dots do you have? 2? Okay, so the rest of this round is going to go Nora, Corvus, and then I will let Faline and Sylvie choose which one goes next. Which order they go in, if Faline goes first or Sylvie
Yeah.
does.
Do you have a preference?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
But-
watch and then we'll come
Yeah, I was
back.
gonna say let's watch
Yeah.
it there and then game a little bit.
But Nora, what would you like to do?
First, I would like to proc toughness, so I will rouse for that,
This is a good idea.
and that's a success, which is good. Oh
That's
no,
a
that's
failure.
a fail, which means I'm now at 4 hunger. So what happens when I hit 5 hunger? Is it 5 is okay, but going over that is bad, or is it?
You can hit 5, and then if you go over that, you will fall into hunger torpor. Which means you will fall into torpor, and you will not wake up until somebody has fed you blood, or however much time based on your humanity.
That's fun. Yeah, I will, I think, sort of sneak on over towards where Lupe has Corvus pinned. And I am going to attempt a touch of oblivion. So, are they able to resist right now? Like, Lupe didn't make any sort of grapple check, but
They did not make a grapple check, so they can dodge. They did try to dodge Lupe's attack, so I will give them a penalty.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. So I will do my strength brawl.
They are going to spend a willpower and reroll a couple of dice. It stays 3 successes, so yeah, you are
Ah.
able to grapple them.
Lovely. So I think we see Nora sort of not saunter, but trying to not draw a lot of attention to herself, like snake on over towards where Lupe and Corvus are fighting, and just reach out almost delicately towards Corvus's face. And we see, I think, almost like a dark pulse as her skin connects with theirs. And yeah, I am using Touch of Oblivion, wherein a annihilating element runs through the vampire into their prey like an electric current. And my goal is to blind them.
Okay. Is there a roll that they have to make?
So it says I have to, following a rouse check, the vampire grips their victim, requiring a strength plus brawl roll if the victim is trying to avoid. And then the victim suffers 2 levels of aggravated damage as well as the crippling injury. So I think it was just
Okay.
the like
Go.
grapple.
Roll that rouse check for me.
Hey, we're at full hunger now.
Yeah, as you do that, so Nora, there's a lot of blood in this room, and I'm gonna need you to make a frenzy roll.
So are there different types of frenzies, or is it just all-
It's frenzy at the smell of blood. I believe the difficulty for it is only 3.
Well, I have this fun flaw.
Uh-huh.
Angry beast, your beast is always waiting just under the surface to rear its head. You make rolls to resist frenzy with a 2 dice penalty. So is that coming into play here?
Yes.
Let's see, how do I give myself? I guess I just take 2 die away. Okay.
Yeah, you would just take 2 die away. 3 successes though,
successes?
but you managed to hold yourself together and not immediately start licking blood off the walls and floor.
Highly unsanitary.
This is so unsanitary. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
We're underground. Do you want to know what else is underground? Piss and shit. Oh my goodness.
And so it is now Corvus's turn. And you all watch as, Nora has just moved up and used this touch of oblivion, sort of causing this desiccation of the area on the face around the eyes. And he lets out a long string of cursing, and he is going to attempt something.
Something?
So, Lupe, Corvus is gone.
Hey. Ay, Dios mío.
He's there, and then a moment or two later, it's just like nothing is. And you can't feel him.
Concern.
But also, Corvus is blind for the time being because of the. So we'll say you can hear the sound of someone stumbling away, but you can't see them.
Almost like a snarl from Lupe is like, don't let them get out of here.
And now I will bring it to Faline or Sylvie. Which of you would like to go first?
You're the one with the blood source. It sounds like you might need to go first.
Here's the thing. I'm still worried about Eirlin, though.
That's fair.
Eirlin
That's
is still
fair.
staked.
I'm fine. Go kill that guy.
Babes.
I was gonna be like, okay. It really is just one of us will end up pulling it most likely, and then the other is probably gonna fight. So it's just, would you rather fight or would you rather pull?
I think I'd rather pull. And here's my logic and here's my reason. I feel like between your blood sorcery and your fighting abilities, you could kind of take this either way. Sylvie is very much built for primarily dexterity, but she's got some strength behind her too, right? So I feel like I could only do one thing to take on Corvus, but that thing could very easily be used to help Eirlin. Whereas you have two things that could go either way. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have this conversation in character.
We've established that we work pretty well with
do.
each other.
When we're
I
not
think
fighting.
when we're not, no, even when we are, we kind of know how to separate shit. I think we just look at each other and it makes sense.
Yeah. So I'll go running to Eirlin, but we can do, or I'll go first. I'll do this and then you can maneuver, look through your book, flip through your pages, figure out what you want to do. All right, Aubrey.
Mhm.
I'm gonna help our little fortune teller.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll to pull out the stake.
Oh, worm.
Yeah, you don't. It is. It just takes all of your action because you just got to get a grip on it and then just yank it out. And Eirlin, you're awake.
Oh God!
How hurt am I?
You will have 4 superficial.
So I think when you pull the stake out, Eirlin immediately starts just cursing, and there's blood everywhere. And I think Am I on the ground? Was
Mhm.
I staked and then okay, left on the ground?
Stakes fell over. We just kind of left there.
Cool. I ragdolled onto the ground.
Exactly.
I think Eirlin is. Does my hunger go up or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Eirlin's just cursing up a storm.
Okay. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna kind of like back up, maybe offer out a hand to help you up.
Eirlin is laying on your back. I think just like looking up at the roof of this place. And...
I'm gonna stand over you and just Eirlin.
What?
Come on.
Fuck. That hurts so much.
You can cry about it later.
Did you get him or what?
No. So you can cry about it later.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. And I'm gonna attempt to stand up.
Mhm.
Aside from, I assume that hurts a lot. How else am I feeling?
You got a hole in your chest, so you feel a little bit in pain. And this is it for now. We'll do what Faline is going to do, and then if you have any actions that you want to take with any of your stuff, you can, or you can just heal. But Faline.
Hello. Okay. With Eirlin taken care of, I am aware that Corvus has vanished. Yeah.
Vanished. Yeah.
I am Banu Hakim. I have had that fucking Keanu Reeves is my father. I have had that fucking ninja training for fucking sure. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So if I would like, I'd like to hit him. I know it's
Okay.
going to be hard that he's invisible, but the way that I'm thinking this works is he's invisible, but he's blind. So he is fumbling. And it really is just, when you guess your skill shot and you, when with hopes you land it, that is kind of how Faline's going it. She's going to try and predict where he is based on the noises he makes or whatever he bumps into and whatnot, because he was grappled too, you know what I mean? So he has to be around Nora still.
Did move away. Nora, I don't got a little distracted and didn't like keep a hold on. So I think with Lupe is they didn't make an actual like grappling check.
Okay, so he's just so even okay. That makes sense. Okay. Because
I will say if you want to try to figure out like what area it is in, a wits awareness roll.
It's awareness. Can I interest you in Kindred Brawl?
You need to figure out first, like, get an idea of where he might be.
This is me trying to get more dice without rousing.
Yeah,
because I'm scared of rousing right now.
Yeah, the brawl is not going to work for that. You need to pinpoint like kind of the area that he's in, or else you're just going to be swinging at nothing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna rouse. Rousing is just one die, right? And then pass fail. Yeah. Okay. Just double checking. Oh, I don't get hungry. I succeed. Haha. Just only gonna grab Viridian dice. Just. That's very good.
The DC you need to beat is 7.
7.
So you rolled 7?
I rolled 7, yeah.
Okay. You have an idea of where he is. I will say, like, you're still gonna have to. He will be rolling against you to dodge with bonuses because you don't know where he is. You're just kind of sure of the area he is in.
Dope.
He got a messy success, a messy crit on his vanish roll. So
I crit with my last roll. It wasn't messy though. That's the only reason why I got 7.
Still, it's
still the same. Okay,
still the same.
Okay. And 2 hit. I do have the Hail Mary up. So,
Dex melee for the weapon.
Dex melee. But can I still use my brawl specialty? Because this is a
no,
kindred.
not for the weapon.
Would it be possible because the Hail Mary is basically a meteor hammer, so that is a blunt object on a chain? Would I be able to potentially wrap it around him?
You could. It would still be the dexterity melee to grapple him with it.
I see. Yeah. Do you have... Yeah, okay. Then that probably is what I will do, because I don't think I can do anything to make him any more visible than that, potentially.
It essentially is. Well, once you actually like damage him, he will knock him out of the vanish.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, if you actually manage to
Okay.
hit and deal damage, you will knock him out of vanish.
Okay, then we
Because
just
it works
gonna...
the same kind of as obfuscate.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so then I'm just gonna do damage then. That's what we'll be at. I was worried about this. This is why I was worried. Could you hear that? Does it pick up?
Like a little, but
Yeah, it's laundry's done. Okay. So you said melee. So
yeah, if you wanted to do that, or you can go in with your fists for the dex brawl, or the strength brawl, which would get you that specialty.
give me that specialty. The dice will end up being exactly the same though. So let's just use the weapon for the fun flavor of it. It ends up being exactly the same actually. So okay. The correct amount of dice. It is the correct amount. 7 again.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Corvus got 5 to dodge, so they're only going to be taking 2 superficial damage.
You see Faline like a predator animal stalking its prey. She is watching very intently, listening very intently where Corvus might be, while swinging this goddamn thing. The Hail Mary, because I haven't described it while on stream before. As mentioned before, is a chained metal meteor hammer, except it looks like a giant fucking rosary. And the blunt part does have a cross on it, but it's more like a cross wrapped around like a cylindrical-ish object. Think Trevor Belmont's Morning Star whip from Castlevania, except
I was going
it's
to say
a bit
how very
thicker.
Castlevania of you.
Yeah. This is a little bit thicker. And the chain links are very different, but a bit more rosary looking. And you see her swinging it pretty fast as it kind of like wraps around her body, and then with her foot, she straight up just shoots it honestly like a dart, and kind of kicks out, and it bonks Corvus like in the stomach or something.
Yeah,
and knocking him out of his invisibility.
Yeah, it knocks him out of his obfuscate as he crashes into one of the nearby support pylons, which kind of cracks a little bit. And we'll go back to you, Lupe. As you see this, what do you do?
They're now visible again. Can Lupe in this action get the stake off the ground and try to stake this vampire?
Yes, you can.
What would I need to do for that?
So, for staking, which I kind of remember because I had to deal with some people staking someone this week.
Oh dear.
So it is going to be a called shot of a strength brawl roll. So it's going to be -2 dice.
But I still have my thing active, right?
Yes, you do.
So it evens out.
You could for prowess, prowess is active for the entire scene, so that will cancel out. You can also rouse again to enhance yours, because you need to do 5 unhalved superficial damage to stake him.
Okay.
Which he has a chance to dodge as well. He will have a penalty because he can't see. But
so I will rouse again. If I get hungry, I got hungrier.
What are you up to?
I'm 3 hunger.
3 hunger?
I was gonna be like, stop fucking
Well,
saying.
no, remember last time I got into a frenzy and drank my cold ones in the fridge and got less hungry.
Yeah.
It's
Just have a
fine.
cold one.
I'm shaking you. Stop.
Keep
good.
going.
I'm not listening
Be
to you
worse. Be worse.
We are underground.
right now. That was a strength brawl roll.
Strength brawl roll.
Beautiful.
Remember, because it'll cancel out, but you won't get your. Remember to subtract 2 dice, because your well, it cancels out, so you will lose those 2 dice from your.
So
potence.
I won't add my prowess, but I get the 2 from rousing, right?
Yep.
Cool. Wait, I don't think I. Strength. Add 2 from rousing. Ooh, I'm gonna use another willpower, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll. Okay. So that's a total of 5 with a possible bestial failure.
So, and he got 3 successes. So it is going to negate 3 of the damage as you start pushing the stake through his chest, but he is pulling away at the same time. So you do damage to him, but you do not stake him.
Yeah, I think it's definitely like Lupe maybe gets the stake out of Sylvie's hand when they're not even like, they're still trying to get Eirlin up, and slams against the wall and is now like trying to push it in. And is not saying anything. It's just kind of like pure. It's like when you're hyper focused, except this hyper focus is murder.
Someone clip that.
And yeah, that's Lupe's attempting to do that. So
We love that for you.
Yeah. So you're starting to do that, and it's starting to go in, but doing it from the front is incredibly hard. You got to get to the sternum and the rib cage.
He's done it before.
And that'll take us to Nora.
Can I set up to help someone else stake? So like trying to grapple Corvus or something, maybe? Just like trying to make it.
Yeah,
easier
if you
for this
can
person.
grapple him, that will reduce his ability to dodge.
Okay.
Essentially, if you can successfully grapple him, the DC people have to get over his 1 because he can't dodge.
Okay, perfect. I will move in again and attempt to do that.
While you're doing that, Eirlin's coughing up some blood, and I think at one point Z kind of looks down at your chest at this big hole. And I think like just off in the distance of this fighting scene, we hear Eirlin just say, "What the fuck? There's a hole in my chest! What the hell?
And you're to blame."
I liked that shirt!" And I think Eirlin's just freaking out and is not having a good time. And I don't think is going to be a lot of help in this fight.
Do you want to try and heal any of this damage?
I would
Because
love
also,
to try to heal.
yeah, you can.
How do?
I believe with your let's see.
Blood potency.
So for your at your blood potency, one rouse check gives you will heal 2 points of superficial damage. So if you want to heal all of it, it'll just be 2 rouse checks.
Okay.
If you want to just heal half of it, just 1 rouse check.
Can I roll 1 and just see how that goes?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Okay. I get hungrier. But I heal 2.
Mm-hmm. What is your hunger up to?
I'm at 3.
3? Okay.
We're all very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna stay there. I don't want to be at 4, so I'm gonna.
That's probably a good idea.
I gotta stay here.
Great thing is there's a lot of blood all over the place. The bad news is it's on the walls and floors.
Yeah.
Look, if there's a vampire steak to the table right now, we can have a meal after this.
That's true.
You're so right.
What if your sire told you not to drink other vampires?
Girls' dinner.
Do you listen to
Lupe's
everything
being
your sire tells you?
If Lupe
If your
has
sire
been
told
nothing
you
but
to
a
jump
bad
off a
influence,
bridge.
this has become peer pressure.
Yeah.
I can't believe
So
it.
Nora, you do successfully grapple Corvus. Corvus only got 1 success versus your 3, so you do it, and that'll bring us to Sylvie.
Okay. I would like to, if possible, help Lupe with this staking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that you can. It will be a strength brawl roll with a 2
Okay.
dice penalty.
Okay. I'll rouse.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Oh, should I have done more? Oh well, it doesn't fucking matter. I failed. So cool. That makes me hungrier? Question mark? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It should automatically mark it on your sheet.
Oh, okay, it did. Beautiful. Oh, God's above. Okay, there we go. And then whatever, fuck it, we brawl.
Mhm.
We don't brawl. Wait, no, we do brawl.
You do brawl. Fuck
We
it, we
do
brawl.
Fuck it, we brawl. I was right the first time with my joke. But I failed, so I don't, or no, I do add 2 still.
The 2 dice will cancel out the 2 dice penalty.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what it is. Thank you. I'm paying attention, I promise. But
Yeah. No, you're good. So and also because of the way it is, this DC to hit Corvus is essentially 1 success. Anything beyond that is damage.
okay, cool.
So you need to get at least 6 successes.
Okay. Let's fucking hope so. Okay, I got 3 successes with a possible. No. I got 1 success with a possible bestial failure. Never mind.
Because you did get a success, it won't be a bestial failure, but yet again, you and Lupe are trying to force this stake through the rib cage, and something's weird about this rib cage. Like, this should not be as hard to push the stake through as it is.
Wait, Sylvie, do you
Fuck
have
is up
extra
with you, you little
willpower?
freak?
Sylvie, do you have extra willpower?
Yeah, actually I do.
Maybe try doing the reroll thing that I kept doing.
No, why would I do
we
something
get-
like? Why would I do something that's so logical and
You
intelligent?
roll 1 die. I will let you know you can only re-roll 1 dice.
Oh,
in
I
this.
see.
Yeah, you only have one. Sylvia only has 1 die that she can re.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. It's illogical. Then
If
Lupe
you
goes
want
like,
to-
"Yeah,
No,
you
if you wanna
fucking
s-
freak."
Yeah, literally. in the voice of the meanest girl you've ever met in high school. What the fuck is wrong with your rib cage? Like, why are you built like that? You're literally built like the brick walls of this fucking like.
Of the cage you put yourself in.
Yeah, built like. You're built like the brick walls of a crypt. What's wrong with you? Does your sire know you're like this? Just like
Sylvie, just for no reason whatsoever, can you roll me a well, actually no, for a reason. Roll me a manipulation persuasion roll.
Oh,
Thank fucking God. I was like, please, please. I want this to do emotional damage. I
Yeah,
hope
this
you
exactly
played it.
is
I need this to
this
be
may do-
aggravated emotional damage.
this will be willpower damage if you succeed.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
I mean, have you
Because
ever
social
had
combat is totally an option. You just got like I was like, I'm gonna do this, but like other times if you want to do social combat, just let me know. Because that is an option you can do.
you said persuasion and
And we'll do manipulation persuasion.
okay, cool. That's 3 successes.
I will roll his composure resolve roll to see how well he falls to it. He does not fall to it with 6 successes.
Damn.
Used to people calling him a little freak.
Yeah, he's a Nosferatu. It comes with the territory.
Actually, I'm the bitch for making fun of a Nosferatu. That's like kind of fucked up.
He actually can't help it looking like a little freak of nature. I mean, he could because he made it worse himself,
did.
clearly. But
Mhm.
like, you know, like
Here's the thing. Is it gonna stop Sylvie? No.
No.
She's a bully. She's a mean girl.
It's
So
just
he-
you're not mechanically getting any benefit from it.
Yeah.
But go off.
Oh my god, wow, that's so sad. You're really used to bullying, aren't you?
Faline, what would you like to do?
I kind of would just like to watch, but like, no, that doesn't help anyone.
You can watch later.
Yeah, exactly. I will also help stake this hoe.
Mhm.
If I'm helping with the staking, like because two people are already there kind of holding it in place. I personally just want to run in and push. So like, does that still count as melee or can I say that's brawl
It's strength brawl to stake.
to stake?
But it is because this is a called shot. It's still gonna have the -2 penalty.
We'll still have
um,
-2.
You can
Yep.
rouse, and yet again, anything above 1 success counts as damage because being restrained by multiple people at this point.
Yeah. I will rouse. Just let's see what happens. Maybe I make this worse. I don't. I succeed. I don't get any hungrier. So that just takes away the penalty. And you said strength brawl, right?
Yes.
Strength brawl, and I get my kindred specialty,
Yes, and then just because you rouse, that cancels out.
and that cancels out the yeah.
So you just roll your regular pool.
Jesus.
Now he can't help you here.
You sure?
He doesn't want to. He doesn't like me. I everything I do, I just please go back and like watch everything and then just think about the symbolism. There's Faline already, and then you're gonna understand.
Mhm.
You
You
don't
don't
need
want
Jesus. You have Viridian.
exactly, and that's better than Jesus right now. Possible bestial failure, but I think I have enough successes to cover that. But that would be 6 successes with
6
the critical.
successes. 6 is what you needed because you needed the 1 to get above it, and then you needed 5 because you needed to do 5 unhalved superficial damage with the stake to put a vampire into torpor. And
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, everybody's holding him down.
Mhm.
I like rush over, go fuck you, and I stomp on it.
Yeah, and as you do, there is a kind of this strained, wheezing laugh that escapes from Corvus as the stake goes through his heart and he stands still.
Eirlin, you gotta stay in that corner, okay?
Why?
All of you need to like, all my little fucking bleeders here, stay away, because if he gets some blood, he can pop back up.
He's not going to pop back up unless someone removes that stake.
I don't care. I want to be careful.
It's true. You've got trauma related to that.
Eirlin is gonna, I think, stumbles over to the table that Vortex is on.
Mhm.
Is Vortex dead?
No, Vortex
She's also
is not.
staked, though.
But yeah,
She
she's also
is
staked.
staked, and it so the veins in her arms have been opened, and it looks like somebody has drained probably the majority of her blood out.
Yeah,
You're
I
guessing it
remember.
might be what is on the walls and floor.
Yeah, I did blood sorcery. I know that she's gonna, if we unstick her right now, she will frenzy.
Mhm.
And I will just point once, just because it's a new fucking episode, I will straight up point and be like, don't unstake anybody here. I'm gonna call for someone else to come clean this up so we can get credit because we did it. Okay?
We did what?
We found the motherfuckers that did the Elysium jumping.
You will also know from what you've learned, because it's been a while since we recorded, Vortex has been staked since Elysium.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, above table, we know that likely Vortex?
She, yeah.
Likely
Yeah.
she wasn't working with Corvus. It was just a Corvus thing.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just nobody touch anything, nobody do anything. You need heal, but do not remove the stakes from here unless you want to keep fighting.
Aubrey,
Yes.
can one feed from a vampire who is currently staked?
Yes.
Come on, you little freak.
You can.
Let's fucking go. Real freak shit. Only.
You can.
The
Real
finale,
Uh,
baby.
alright.
Crack one open. Fucking pull out a cold one out the fridge. Let's get
Were
freaky
you
deaky.
thinking Corvus? I will say Corvus has much more blood in his body than Vortex does currently.
Yeah, I think that while Faline is sort of giving our marching orders, Nora is not listening and is just sort of still grappling Corvus from behind and staring down at his neck and is extremely hungry, is max hunger right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, give me another frenzy check.
We ain't gonna have anyone to hand over.
Am I able to heal by drinking blood?
No, that'll still
Or-
be like rouse checks, but you
Okay,
can
okay.
take away some of your hunger, so it's easier to make rouse checks. Yeah, 5. You're holding it together. You can feed if you want to, but
I'm
at this hunger, you may not be able to stop yourself, and then whoops diablerie.
Okay, Nora looks fucked up though, right?
Nora didn't take
Nora
any damage,
looks
but just
physically
hungry.
fine.
I was gonna
just
say,
hungry.
no, she's hungry, so she looks
Mhm.
fucked up that way.
The
There's only
eyes.
so many different ways Kindred can get fucked up.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have my thermos.
Yeah. Oh, fuck,
Okay.
Alessia was here. I forgot about
Alyssa
her.
was here. Yeah, it's okay. She was watching.
She was attending to Vortex.
Exactly.
Can
Took care of the
I
problem.
also stumble on over there? Partly because I think as soon as you like get blood coming out of this guy's neck, Eirlin's like, I need some of that. And also I think in general, would it be okay to say that Eirlin can maybe at least very much sense that you are extremely hungry? Or
I
what?
think it's definitely fair to say that people can tell that Nora is extremely hungry. I think that she does resist from actually like sinking her teeth into Corvus and actually will sort of pull away and maybe almost sort of sequester herself in a corner
I'm gonna
away
give you my
from the bloody table.
I'm gonna give you my thermos, which has 3 dots of hunger that it could state. I mean, I don't know what your potency is at actually, but
Well,
Yeah.
it's Alessia's potency. There's essentially 1 rouse check's worth of blood in this thermos, which is for Alessia. Alessia's blood potency 3, so it would sate 3 hunger.
Okay, so then since animal and bagged blood sakes half hunger, would that be just one for me?
No, because this is Kindred Vitae.
Oh, so it's the full 3.
Yeah, it is the full 3.
Or I could drink like one, like part of it. Can I drink part
Yeah,
of it,
so
or is it-
you could drink part of it and kind of stave off hunger. It's not a lot that's in there. It's only 1 rouse check's worth. It's just very potent.
Yeah, I think Nora takes a little sippy sip and will sate 2 of her hunger and sort of wipes her mouth off and hands it back to Faline and looks much more in control of herself and poised now. But
And Nora, just make a note because you have drank Alessia's blood now. Don't have to worry about a blood bond. This thing is not from the vein. But you have access to Auspex, Dominate, and Fortitude, which I think you already all had anyways, so. And Oblivion
just-
because she's a Hakata. But you already have that.
Mm-hmm. And Faline will just be like, Faline can see Eirlin sauntering over and be like, don't drink nothing.
Hmm?
You're not drinking anything. I see you. I'm gonna hit you.
Don't.
Don't drink anything.
Okay.
I mean,
Eirlin sits on the ground.
I'm gonna sit next to Eirlin.
Prevents himself from walking anywhere else because it took a lot of effort to get off the ground, so I sit myself on the ground.
I'm gonna. Yeah, fuck it. It's the finale. Get freaky deaky. I'm gonna sit next to Eirlin and very subtly, I'm gonna offer up my arm, trying to like hide it.
Damn, we're getting that freaky.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
How
Well,
are you offering an arm?
Yeah, how are you doing it subtly? You guys are like,
Well, you're busy, right? No.
I am trying to text the location to my uncle, so.
Yeah. So I think I kind of like I sit sort of with like my back to everyone else. So it looks like I'm like checking in on Eirlin, and I'm gonna just like hold up my arm, like just
What's this?
you literally have a hole in you. Just take a little bite and we'll go.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. My ex and I used to do this all the time. Go.
Did you say my ex used to do this all the time?
Yeah.
I think Eirlin doesn't think really. I'm going to rouse to heal those last 2. And yep, okay, so now I'm at 4. So I would like to take a sip out of your arm, please.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. As a storyteller, I will let you know that we'll incur drinking from the vein. We'll incur a sort of a start of a blood bond. It's not a full blood bond yet. It's just going to kind of sway your feelings towards Sylvie a little bit. Maybe you're feeling a little more friendly to Sylvie than usual, but as long as you don't do it too much, it's fine. But also at the taste of hunger, at hunger 4, give me a quick, like taste of blood, give me a quick willpower check. It'll be a difficulty 3 for the taste of blood.
What's a willpower check?
Essentially all of your unspent willpower plus 1/3 of your humanity, which I think for you counts as 2.
1/3 of my humanity is 2.
Yep.
I haven't spent any willpower.
Yep.
So
Then roll all your willpower and add 2 extra dice.
So that's 7 dice.
Yep.
And do I roll with the 4 hunger dice?
No, because it's a willpower check.
It's just a straight. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. I need to get more dice then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And we'll say, Faline, there is no service down here in the spooky altar. You will have to go back above ground for that.
Oh Lord, that was a whole lot of nothing. 2 successes. Wait.
Oh, no.
3.
Then you're good.
Okay.
You don't start to frenzy and start trying to drink all of Sylvie's blood. You just take we'll say you take. That also means Sylvie, you're gonna get hungrier.
1,
it-
2. How hungry are you?
It's a question for Sylvie. What is your hunger at?
2.
So if Eirlin takes 2, that will push you up to hunger 4.
Oh, that's so cool. That's great. That's amazing. That's
We're just
fantastic.
swapping.
Yeah.
We're just swapping.
Swapping.
You
But
want
I don't
mine
have a
back?
whole.
Take
but
mine
I
back.
don't have a. I know we just start sucking each other off in the fucking crib.
I think we have the episode title, a new one at least.
Oh my god,
God.
do you want to suck each other off in the graveyard tonight?
This ain't the graveyard. This is the cult crypt.
Underneath the graveyard.
Oh my god, that's even more romantic.
Humping
Okay,
in
how
the
much-
undergrowth.
How
Goodness.
much do I take? 1? Can I take 1 from you, or do I take 2?
I will allow you. I will allow you.
No,
I will
I'm
allow
not.
you to take 1 if you just want to take 1.
Okay, I will just take 1. So now we are both at 3,
Okay, cool.
That's fine. And Faline.
and I've healed my superficial damage. Does that mean the hole in me just disappears?
Yep, there's no hole. The shirt still has a hole in it, but
Yeah.
your chest no longer has the hole.
Mhm.
I'm not
Eirlin-
gonna. Oh, you go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, Eirlin, I think just swipes their tongue gently over the holes in your wrist. And Z looks down and watches as like their skin kind of just like molds back over this wound, and Z looks extremely like a little bit freaked out about this. I think under their breath just says, "What the fuck?" And then I think just sits back on their hands, and just frowns and says, "Yeah, damn, I like that shirt."
It's okay. Sylvie's gonna run her finger along the edges of the ripped hole and just look at you, new one.
Okay.
Also, make a note, Eirlin. You now have access to celerity, fortitude, and presence, because those are all the ones that Sylvie has.
Cool.
Spicy.
Mhm. Oh my god, Eirlin with presence is so scary.
But yes,
Witness me.
Faline, you would have to
I'm
go.
not going upstairs. What I'm
Yeah.
gonna do is I'm gonna call Alyssa over, give her my phone. She knows the password, and just be like, call my uncle, go upstairs, call my uncle, tell him exactly where we are, and just bring everyone, because this is really big.
Celerity, presence, and what?
What is it?
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Yeah. I'm stronger than I look.
Well, that all all of everything is happening. Could Lupe kind of just make sure there's no other secret entrances, or just kind of look around, make sure we're actually alone with 2 dead
Yeah.
vampires?
Give me an intelligence investigation.
Oh no.
And Alessia will start heading up. But there are kind of people in the tunnel at the second. Yes.
If Alessia starts heading up, I am also going to head up because I need to call Sam, and I would like him to not be here when our cleanup crew of vampires comes.
I have really great news for you. Sam's in the tunnel right now and heading towards you.
My beautiful boy.
And he has a friend with him. I'll get to that in just a second.
Who said he's allowed to have friends?
Yeah, Nora.
Lupe, you don't find any other entrances or exits.
Okay, she's just gonna look intimidating in the corner now.
Sam is walking towards you, Nora, and he's just mouthing, "I don't know who this person is. Are they a friend?" And you see this man. He's probably about somewhere over 6 feet tall. He has this tousled, long, dark hair and is wearing jeans, a black t-shirt, and a leather jacket. And he doesn't look happy. Sylvie, you hung around with the Anarchs, right?
Maybe once or twice.
So I will say that Sylvie, you're the only one who recognizes this person, and it's kind of like it was only in passing because you and Vivian went to a party that he hosted at sort of a club he owns. This man's name is Lucas.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, great.
You're unsure of his clan, but you know he's a kindred.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to try so hard not to make eye contact. I'm trying so hard not to stand out at all. I don't want to risk him seeing me and having like the moment of recognition. If there is one at all.
Well, luckily, Lucas seems to have a single mind currently. As Sam walks into the room, Lucas walks past him and heads right towards the altar.
Hello?
No. Hey. Who are you?
Who are you?
Lucas sort of like looks around at all of you and says, "Call me Lucas. I don't usually make a habit of this, but I'm going to thank you in advance for keeping my friend here, Gestures to Vortex, from meeting final death. I don't know if you're aware, there's a bloodhound out on these two. And for anybody, a blood hunt means that the right of destruction is granted to anyone. That you can kill anyone who is a target of a blood hunt without any repercussions."
Oh, shit.
All right. I'm assuming you don't want it for at least this one.
No, I don't give a shit about that bastard.
All right. That's
How do
good.
you know her?
Eirlin, give me a wits awareness.
Five with a potential bestial failure.
Yeah, I think it'll be seal failure. It's at the moment where he says these words that you notice the ring on his hand, and he goes, "She's my wife."
Oh. I thought, never mind. I think, and then inwardly in Eirlin's mind, we hear Eirlin thinking, I thought Corvus and Vortex were together for some reason, but apparently not. How did you find us?
Known?
No.
Absolutely not.
She is Camarilla, and he is Anarch.
How did you find us down here?
He goes over and sort of turns Vortex's wrist, and you see this bracelet with this ruby red teardrop on it, and he shows you and says, "She always made sure to wear a bloodstone to track."
Oh,
I'm sorry,
like
a
Sylvie's
what?
necklace?
Points and says, "This is a bloodstone. Tremere, make them." It
Is
took
that
me a while.
like Sylvie's necklace?
Yes, it looks almost exactly alike with Sylvie's necklace.
Cool, because I know Sylvie has her back to all of this,
Mhm.
but I think Sylvie can watch as Eirlin's eyes go right to your necklace.
Mm-hmm. And says, "It took me a while to get in contact with my Tremere friend and get them to track it.
So it's like a tracker?
Yes. So think of it like a magical GPS tracker.
Oh, like a air tag
Yeah, I guess that's the correct terminology.
or tile. Not sponsored.
Mhm.
Lupe's also just gonna give Sylvie a look with like raised eyebrows, like, if you fucking know about this.
I know how Bloodstone's how this shit works. I do blood sorcery, right?
You're familiar with this thing. Also, Liv, I think your mic wasn't picking you up. It's either that or you're just speaking too quietly for it to pick up. And Nora, Sam is just sort of standing next to you.
I think, Liv is trying to troubleshoot their mic. But yeah, I think Nora will sort of lean over towards Sam and, whisper as quietly as she can because he has werewolf hearing. So
Yeah.
maybe some of the vampires here aren't paying attention. We'll say he wasn't with us, but it doesn't seem like he's against us. We were
Yeah,
planning to call a cleanup crew, though, so it might be better. Can you get away from here for a while?
Sure. Yeah, I can. Just don't stick around here long. This is werewolf territory. If any of my pack learn about this, they're not going to be happy.
Yeah, we'll get out of here as soon as we can.
Hmm.
And I think she will like reach up towards his face and just say like, "Thank you."
While this is going on, Faline will continue and be like, all right, that aside, I'm assuming you want your wife. I'm willing to look away and say, we didn't find her. But we're kindred, so you do owe us that. And I would be more than happy to make your acquaintance at a better date when we don't have two, and then Faline looks over 3 or 4 potential frenzyable people right now.
Yeah. If you ever decide to leave the ivory tower behind, let me know. Says
What do
with a
you
smirk.
mean?
The Camarilla. Sometimes called the Ivory Tower.
Oh, are you not?
No,
Camarilla.
they don't like me.
Why not?
It's a really long story. Mostly is they didn't like my sire, so they don't like me.
I'm gonna fix my mic in a bit, but Sylvie is cringing through all of this so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think the realization dawns over them, and Z kind of like tilts their head just a little bit, and then has like a small gasp moment, and then says, "Oh, you're Anarch, aren't you?"
Yes. And as Lucas is standing there, Lucas is going to sort of run his hand like down Vortex's arm. And I'm going to make a roll. He does not get hungrier, but as you do this, as he does this, you watch as he essentially like closes all of these open wounds on her arms.
Oh shit!
Is he doing blood magic or blood sorcery?
No.
Or is he just feeding her? Basically.
No.
Damn, okay,
Is he
something else
doing
entirely.
Salubri healing shit.
Nope. It is like you watch as he is essentially with his power forcing the wounds to close.
I'll have to ask about that later.
All right, Lucas. She's been staked since Elysium, so
Yeah.
be careful.
I've got blood bags in my car.
You have as much time as she is able to call for us to clean the rest of this up.
Yeah,
Nods
Faline,
and-
how are we getting out of here?
I will handle that. Eirlin, just rest for a bit, okay?
I want to go home.
You will go home. Please just rest for a little bit.
Okay. I
Thank
think
you.
Eirlin literally lays on their back.
That's fine.
Mhm.
And resumes staring up at the ceiling.
Mhm.
And Lucas will look at all of you. He'll pick up Vortex and sort of carry her bridal style. Does not remove the stake or anything. And looks at all of you and says, "Yeah." And he'll sort of awkwardly kind of pull out a card from the pocket of his leather jacket and kind of
I'm gonna take it.
hold it out and is saying, "Address for my club. You come on by at some point. I don't do the Camarilla boons and shit, but I'll pay you back. Favors I can do."
So basically a boon, but you don't want to call it that.
Basically, I mean,
It's
not
how we
gonna-
work. You better hurry.
yeah.
We'll be
I mean,
seeing
Alyssa
you.
hasn't gone up there yet. She's stand here with everyone else. But after that,
Nah, I want him out. I want him out so
he is
fast.
leaving.
Like I'm trying not to lose face here, but I'm very much like, take your woman and leave, you dumb fuck.
He is. After he hands you the card, he starts walking, and after a minute, he's out of the tunnel and up above ground. And Alessia says, "Now I'm going to go call."
Mm-hmm.
And Sam is kind of like, "I'm gonna not be here."
Dip.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam is just like, "I'm going."
Oh.
He leaves.
Now what?
I'm gonna turn to the crew. I am calling my uncle.
Mhm.
When the prince likes to clean things up, she goes to them. So we can handle the cleanup and all the other things. I'm gonna make sure that we get credit for this, okay? Because when the prince owes you something, it's really, really good. If you want to just dip, I don't mind staying here by myself. I mean, I'm not by myself. Alyssa's upstairs. But if you would rather not be here, I don't mind you going home and then we can talk about it. Actually, don't go home. Go to our den.
What?
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to steal that card away from Faline.
I am holding it.
I know. I'm patient.
Mm-hmm.
But he is gone. Sam is gone. Alessia is gone to make the phone call. Is there anything you'd like to do in the time it's going to take her to make the phone call?
Well, I told everybody if they want to dip, they can. If not, they
Mhm.
know who's coming.
Nora, I think, came here with Eirlin, so she will look over to Zim and say, "Do you want to head back to the frat house? We have that lantern back. Could help you out a little bit."
It will. It'll sate your hunger. Well, a little bit of it. It's not gonna take it away. You still need to feed, but you're not gonna frenzy. You can eat as much of it as you want.
Should we stay if we can, or what'll look best, I guess?
It doesn't matter. I mean, what
Okay.
matters is that I stay here, but do what you feel like you want to do. You said you want to go home, so you can go home if you really want to. You're not doing too well. But if you'd like to stick it out and sit here, you're gonna have to not eat shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're at Hunger 3. You don't have to worry about actively frenzying.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I mean, for now.
Nora, do you want to go? Sylvie, do you want to go?
I mean, if you need somebody to go with you, I'll go with you.
That would be nice.
Okay, come on. And
Up.
Sylvie, yeah, I was literally gonna say Sylvie with a surprising amount of strength lifts Eirlin up, just fully support over one shoulder. And she will carry Zim out.
I'm not letting you take that
Oh,
card from me, by the way.
You don't need to carry me. I can get up.
You're
I just need
fine.
help up.
You're fine. You're not heavy. I got you.
That's false, but okay. Nora, you coming?
Yeah, I'll trust Faline with the cleanup.
One more thing.
Huh?
Don't talk about the Anarch that came here. Don't talk about Vortex being here, period. And obviously don't talk about Sam being here.
So just don't talk about this.
No.
What
you
if
can say
my-
that we found, if your sire asks, then you can tell them that you found Corvus and you got into a tussle. And hell, you even got staked and you're fine. Or you're not. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. You can do those 3 things, but do not mention the others. I don't want to start shit yet.
I don't even think that we should involve ourselves with the Anarchs at all.
What Sylvie said.
Like,
Lupe, very quiet.
I think we should maybe I'm just saying, like,
It's fine.
Okay, Eirlin Mobile is leaving in Nessie. Honk honk, come with me. And
I'll
Eirlin
drive.
is-
I'll drive.
No,
Please don't let Eirlin drive.
I
Look at the
can
way they're talking.
drive.
no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're
fine.
gonna sit in the back. I'm driving this.
No, it's my car.
Over my shoulder, I'm gonna yell, Faline, you should just like trash that card, okay? And I'm gonna leave with Eirlin.
Nora, you coming? Lupe, anybody? And then, like, I think my voice is getting smaller as we're walking away.
You're heading down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lupe's actually going to stay as well because, like, Lupe knows Faline does not need her help, but it's not going to leave her alone. Like, she's with Alessia, but, like, at least someone else.
Does Nora come with us?
Yes, Nora comes with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, 3 of you head back to the Midnight Star. As you're leaving, Alessia's coming back in, and she'll nod at you and head back towards Faline, and will hand you your phone and say, Keaton said he was in the middle of something, but is sending people. This is probably a job for the Scourge anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Sheriff.
Long as we get credit. The prince knows that Abanu did their job. I'm happy with that.
Of course. Alessius, will stay with you. And it'll probably be about 30 minutes or so before the Sheriff and the Scourge walk in. You see Veronica, who you've seen before, very, very, common in the domain. And then you see Ember, the Scourge, who's a little less common. They kind of just like to do their job and stay out of the limelight. And their job's to get rid of people. And both of them will look at you, and they will, Veronica will say, you all can head back now. None of us should stay in this area for very long. This is not Camarilla domain. We'll clean this up. Prince will hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
As Lupe is walking out to Veronica specifically, he's like, I actually helped this time. And gives a very shit-eating wink at them and walks out.
Veronica will give you a bit of a nod. As one Bruja to another.
I'm look. I'm gonna look at Veronica before I also head up and say, few of us were injured in this tussle, so do be quick with the compensation.
You will probably hear tomorrow evening.
Thank you.
And as all of you are walking down the hallway, you hear Ember say, "Need me to do the honors?" And Veronica is just like, "Sure. Yeah, you enjoy it more than I do, anyways." And there is the sound of violence. Is the best way to put it. Is as with several good stomps, Ember separates Corvus's head from his neck. And then Veronica, goes, "Come on, let's grab whatever we can." And then they start moving about here. Veronica pulls out a camera and starts photographing things.
Because Lupe and I are going up, Faline's just gonna mumble. If I knew that motherfucker had a goddamn warrant on it, I would not have wasted that. Fuck.
Hindsight,
Mm-hmm. God. There's a lot of interesting ways to use blood. Someone else's blood.
Yeah, you'll need to show me that someday. Maybe not soon, but someday.
Oh. Are you looking for an entry lesson?
I like to have as much tools at my disposal as I can, so.
Well, it would appear that we have much more in common than I thought. Sure, I'm up for a trade. Some lessons. You're very strong.
I don't think you need much fighting lessons, but I could definitely show you what I know.
We'll talk, because you're all mysterious and shit, and I like to mind my own fucking business. But, who knows? We are vampires. We do favors for favors.
And as you all head up to your respective vehicles and leave, are any of you going to head to the Midnight Star, or are you going to be heading other places?
Going there.
Yeah.
I said we'd probably meet up there. I want to check on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we'll figure out what people are doing at the Midnight Star in just a minute. But first, we're going to take a quick break. Take 10 minutes or so, get up, stretch your legs, do some rouse checks.
Clean the blood off your face.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll see everybody in about 10 minutes as we figure out what the other half of the coterie is up to in the 30 minutes or so that it takes for the rest of them to join.
That's very ominous the way you said that, Aubrey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
So everybody 10 minutes. Welcome back from break. I hope it was restful, and then we'll get ready to get into the second half of the season finale. And we'll start with Nora, Eirlin, and Sylvie as you arrive back to the Midnight Star. And
Do you actually drive my car?
Yeah.
Eirlin's gonna I think to go back just a little bit, Eirlin is insisting that Z drives.
No. I put you in the back with Nora, and I gleefully, giggling, hop into the front seat and start whipping your shit down the street.
How? I mean, I like you just have to ask for the keys and I'll give them to you. But the keys are on the carabiner on my belt.
Yeah, I have no problem just taking them from you.
Yeah. Okay. And I think the whole time Eirlin is just saying, "Be careful, be careful," and I think I'm backseat driving the whole way.
No, I'm full. Sylvie is full, like, seat back, one hand on the wheel, whipping your shit, dog. Like, I throw that shit into fucking emergency brake so that we can just drift, just whip the back.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
you do
Subaru
like the
around
drift into my
corner.
driveway.
Yeah.
Nora, when we got to the car, Nora had started to be like, Mom, like, no, Eirlin, it's irresponsible for you to drive right now. And the second Sylvie starts driving, she shuts up because they realize that this is worse.
Yeah, no, like literally, we start start the car, hit the radio, you hear Tukia, and we fucking just zoom down the street.
I think Eirlin stays quiet the whole time. No, actually, I don't. Cut that shit out. I literally said I was backseat driving. So, yeah, Eirlin is a bit freaked out, I think, by your driving. And when we pull into my driveway, I think Eirlin just looks over to Nora and just says, "Please, I want to drive next time. This is why I drive everywhere."
As long as you don't have another hole in your chest, yeah, sure, you can drive somewhere.
It's gone. It was gone.
Sylvie's gonna say, "No, I think it's right," and I'm gonna point and wait for you to look down. There. I flick your nose.
Ugh. Ow! Why?
I walk inside, just swinging your keys on one finger. Listen,
It's that one.
Sylvie's drive is not empty, so
It's that one, and I point to which one is my house key.
yeah, I crack it open when we get in there.
Okay. Eirlin goes upstairs and changes.
Yeah,
Like,
immediately, like Jamie sees like the hole where in the shirt. And just goes, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, they put a massive honking stake into my chest. But I'm okay now, kind of. I'm gonna go change though. I don't like having a big hole in my shirt.
It's fair. You got better really quickly.
It's vampire blood.
Oh yeah,
I guess.
vampire thing. Yeah.
Anyways, Nora and Sylvie are here. We're all just
Hey.
gonna hang out. You guys know Jamie?
How cute is Jamie?
Jamie's really cute.
Aubrey, how cute is Jamie?
I'd say yeah, Jamie's pretty cute. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to I'm gonna use one of my abilities. I am
On my
go-
ghoul.
Yeah, I am. Wait, can you drink from a ghoul?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to use entrancement. The injured focuses their unnatural allure on a single person, instilling them with rapt fascination or infatuation, akin to falling over heels in love or meeting one's lifetime idol. So I have to do a rouse check.
Mm-hmm. Oh no,
I'm assuming-
Eirlin could steal your ghoul.
Why do you do this to me?
I'm not gonna steal him. I'm just gonna borrow him. Okay, so
Mhm.
I do a rouse check.
Yeah.
And then I do it's a contest. So
Mhm.
let me rouse first. That's a failure.
Now
Oh,
you're
yeah.
4.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh boy.
And then it's a contest of charisma and presence versus composure and wits.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything like would the fact that Jamie's blood bonded to me affect this at all?
I mean, Jamie's got like a decent mental pool.
Wait, I don't understand.
No, but like mechanics wise, like if another vampire just in general is trying to charm.
I mean, it's charm. You know, it'll be temporary. You know, it'll go away after a little bit.
It's not a big deal. Be cool.
You know, as I said, they've got like a decent pool to resist things like this. From what I statted Jamie out for.
Okay, really quick. I don't understand charisma plus presence. Presence.
It's your how many dots you have in the presence discipline.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. No, I don't think this is gonna happen. I got 4 successes. Damn, not the willpower.
I was like, yeah, might as well. Jamie got 7 successes to resist.
That's so
Wow.
fair. Damn.
Wow.
So Jamie only has eyes for someone.
Mm-hmm.
Eirlin, by the way, hasn't noticed anything.
Yeah, no. literally all it is like Jamie's running around like worried about you, and you just hear Sylvie, "Hi, Jamie." And Jamie's like, "Yeah, hi."
Pretty much.
And I think Eirlin comes back downstairs, and I think just like collapses onto one of their couches. And I think just in general looks really tired. And what are the 2 of you doing, or I guess the 3 of you, including Jamie, doing when I come back down?
Is Sylvie still trying to flirt with Jamie, or when the entrancement doesn't work, she's just like, nah?
Yeah, no, I think I realized like it didn't work. So that's fine. I'm on my phone. I'm scoping things around. I'm trying to figure out figure out where I could go hunting tonight. That's my big focus now. Which is like so fucking superficial, but whatever.
Yeah, I think Nora has her, like, not even her text messages out, like her notes app out, and is staring at a blank note. She has been spending the last 30 minutes being like, I should reach out to Arinthe again, but I really don't know what to say.
Not you drafting in the notes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, my sister in Christ, it's never that bad.
And
Hey,
Cheese
guys.
is there too.
Yeah, I imagine like when I come downstairs, Cheese is following me
Yeah.
from the upstairs. And I collapse into the couch. Cheese immediately in the lap.
Mm-hmm.
And Eirlin looks to how many times can I feed on my No, I don't do that. But I think when I come back downstairs, I'm cuddling with Cheese. What is Jamie doing?
Jamie will be very attentive to whatever you need.
Okay.
They were worrying over you, and now they're just being very attentive. They're being like, what do you need? What do you need me to do? Do I need to reach out to somebody? Do I need to reach out to one of the regulars, see if they can come in?
I think Eirlin looks to Jamie and just says, yeah, I'm feeling a bit thirsty. Do I have any clients tonight already?
I don't believe so.
Late.
But you know,
I can probably wait till tomorrow night, if need be. What time is it right now?
It's probably somewhere around midnight.
Yeah. I think Eirlin is just thinking about like, okay, like I can probably make it through the rest of today. So then Z turns to Jamie and just says, can you make sure we get something in the books tomorrow?
Yeah. I'll reach out. I'll post about open hours, and we'll get somebody on the books.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, of course, of course.
And Eirlin will turn to Sylvie and just say, "Hey, Sylvie."
Sylvia looks up from her phone.
Is your necklace a bloodstone?
No.
Because it looks the same as the one the Vortex had.
Aubrey, would
Mhm.
because I know that me live above the table.
Mhm.
I know that my sire did something to kind of throw me off.
It essentially is your thing is you can't take this necklace off, and anybody tries to take it off of you, you will stop them. That's about.
So Sylvie's gonna kind of like look at her necklace, think for a second, and just, I mean, I don't think it is.
Did you get a good look at the one on Vortex's wrist? It looks the same. Anyways, it's used as a tracker.
Okay.
Well, where did you get your necklace from?
My sire.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think Eirlin in Zierhead is thinking, well, that's not the worst person who could be wanting to track you, so this is basically just like turning your location on an iPhone, so
Yeah.
I guess not
Find
that
my
bad.
child out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Life 360. Unlife 360, that's an app. I think Eirlin just drops it. And because I at this point Z doesn't think it's anything bad, but Z was just curious. And then looks to Nora. How are you doing?
The blood from Faline really helped. I'm all right. How about you? I assume you haven't been in a fight like that before.
Nope. Never. I don't like it.
You did like a really good job.
I didn't do anything though.
Yeah, but like you didn't freak out. And you didn't die.
Smash cut to back down there when Eirlin absolutely was freaking out when the stake was pulled out. And then smash cut back. Yeah, no, I think I really kept it together. I don't want to do that again. That really fucking hurt.
Eirlin, can you give me a resolve plus aspects roll?
Fear? Sure. Resolve aspects.
Mhm.
Okay. That's 6 dice to roll for me, half of which are hunger dice. Yikes. I would very much like to use a willpower to re-roll. Oops. Because if I fail this, I got a bestial failure. Laughs nervously. So I can re-roll up to 3 dice,
Yep.
right? So I don't have
Up
to
to-
re-roll 3.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
re-roll
you-
the 2 that I didn't get successes on.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Oh, amazing. Both of them were successes. So now that is 3 successes with a possible bestial failure.
3 successes. Okay. It's strange. As you're doing this, you're talking, you look down, and your hands are red. At first, it's blood, possibly, and then you look up again, and there's an area, like the area where you usually do your like pottery and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a canvas hanging there. It has been absolutely destroyed by red paint, but still at the same time you recognize what it is. It was the portrait of the prince.
Weird.
And you look down and it's not blood It's red paint.
And my hands are covered in that red.
Yeah. As you're in the middle of a premonition.
And that's all I see.
You see that, you look up, you see the portrait that's been destroyed where somebody with this paint, smeared it across the canvas. And you sort of blink a few times. The red paint is gone. The portrait is gone. You're back in your living room.
I think Eirlin just mutters under their breath, cadmium red. What does that mean? Huh?
What'd you say?
Cadmium. It's a paint color. Never mind.
Okay.
Inspired by tonight's events?
No. And I think Eirlin is just sitting there like, all right, do I tell them about all the premonitions I've been having or nah? And I think Z just sighs and says, okay, this is kind of a long story.
And I think it's about roughly that time
Yeah.
that Faline and Lupe arrive, and Alyssa as well file into your living room.
Oh, goody. I was just about to tell a story. How are y'all doing?
Well, we were about to update you on our situation.
Okay, you go first then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, firstly, how are you three? I'm assuming hunting
Fine.
is gonna happen.
I'm waiting till tomorrow.
Okay. Sylvie, Nora.
We'll see. I haven't found anything that sounds like a good time yet.
Have you tried Yik Yak for the parties?
No.
Those sure were words.
That's how we found the Halloween party.
You're right. If you need somebody to make sure you don't frenzy, let me know.
Oh yeah, the tree next door at the den can help.
Mm-hmm. That shit aside, kind of uneventful. We will be hearing from them possibly tomorrow night.
Who's that?
And Camarilla, the court.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And they just straight up murked him.
They killed him?
didn't Bring him in for interrogation?
Nope. I think they took pictures, but they just straight up killed him.
Why didn't? Maybe we should have asked questions before calling it in, huh?
So that is strange. I didn't really question it, but that is strange.
It means that they're hiding something. So, normally I'd say, mind your own fucking business. But, since we found it, just be vigilant. I don't think they're going to be blaming any of us or anything. It would be absolutely ludicrous. But I do... It's sus as fuck.
Yeah.
There's something going on. I don't know if I'm gonna look into it myself, but I just want y'all to be a little bit more aware. Just be a little bit more careful, because if they are, I don't think they will, but if they are going to try something even more sussy, I don't want it to trace back to us.
I mean, we have Anarch's contact information. Lucas? We could always reach out later, see what Vortex has to say.
We could. I certainly don't mind it. He does owe us.
Eirlin looks to Sylvie to see how she reacts to the suggestion that we work with Lucas.
Doesn't look enthused, does not look happy at the concept, at the idea. But doesn't say anything.
Alright,
Sorry, I
but
was a little
that's-
surprised. Usually you're pretty social with new people, no?
I know what he is. Like clan?
An anarch?
And my sire does not like me associating with anarchs, so.
That you had a bigger rebel streak in you.
There's rebellion and then there's good sense. But I mean, if you all want to hang around and lower yourselves to spending time with anarchs, that's fine.
We already spent time with a werewolf. How low can we go?
I still don't get why all these groups of people hate each other, but that's just me.
Amen. A little bit of player bleed.
Look, all you have to know is that you just need to play it safe. That's it.
Yeah, no, play by the rules. Yeah. But help is help, no?
Not always. I mean,
Okay, help is not help.
did I want to get Vortex out of there? Of course. But now knowing that she had above table death mark.
It's a blood hunt.
Blood hunt, thank you. Back in. But now knowing that she had a blood hunt on her, they would have done the exact same thing that they did to Corvus to her. I'm not too keen on that.
Yeah, all I know about the blood hunts are that it's sort of a last resort kind of thing, like when you really, really, really want somebody gone.
When you really fuck up. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Ooh,
But I don't think she fucked up. I think she was just collateral.
only the prince can call blood hunt, right?
Yep. Well,
So-
actually, yes, right? It's just the fucking
It's-
prince.
Theoretically, yes. Prince is the only one that can call blood hunts. The sheriff can call a blood hunt in a very, very specific situation of the prince being compromised. But for the most part, it is only the prince. Fun fact: calling a blood hunt is also sometimes called referred to as becoming amaranth.
We're in Turkey. Sorry. Bad joke.
So yes, only the prince.
Well, then that means the prince must know that they were the ones that betrayed at Elysium.
Most likely. Which I also, once again, don't think Vortex fully betrayed. It's very clear that Corvus did with all of that shit that we found, but collateral's collateral. And I don't want us to be collateral.
I would very much like to not be collateral, please, and thank you.
Exactly. So you're gonna have to, even if your sire asks, you don't
Tell
mention.
them that we found Corvus and reported it,
Yes.
and I got staked. And that it hurt a
that is
lot.
only if you want to.
Okay.
It really
Mhm.
depends on how much you want to activate Helena's protective streak.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Eirlin's not telling Helena anything.
Mhm.
Helena is already a helicopter sire.
Mhm.
Eirlin is not about to just pull up Helena's number and be like, "Hey, what's up? I got staked." Smiley face. And Eirlin is just petting Cheese and has forgotten about what scene was going on.
Yep. Don't worry. I'm gonna prompt you. Like a teacher, Faline will be like, "Is everybody else? Are we done with this topic? Does anybody else want to prompt anything?"
Eirlin, you were saying before Faline and Lupe came back?
Oh, right. Story. What if I told you that I had maybe been able to predict all of this?
What? You're Malkavian. That makes sense.
Nothing made sense until like after everything happened, so maybe not the best method of prediction. But now that things have happened, everything makes sense. I think. Well, not everything. Some things make the fact that Corvus is doing stuff I knew about. Actually, I had 2 chances to know about that. And Eirlin is now remembering, like, seeing Corvus and Vortex being shady at Elysium when Z also, I don't think, said anything to anyone about
Nope.
You
that.
said something to Helena, and Helena was like, "Oh, they just run ShrekNet. I'm sure it's fine."
Yes, okay, yes, I did try to reach out for help. All right. Pat on the back for past Eirlin. And I think Z says, yeah. Well, yeah, I've been having some weird visions lately, and I just had another one, which it was like a continuation of the one. Anyways, let's see. I think I'm going back to see what day it was. It's probably October 30th. I think.
29th.
The 29th.
The end of the night on the 29th.
Ah, yes. Oh, yeah, this was right when I was walking away, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, so remember that night that we got Nyan back to Felix?
Yes.
And I was kind of walking away really fast because I don't like the sheriff. Well, I'm scared of the sheriff. Well, I had a vision that now I know basically showed that Corvus was the one fucking around with the ShrekNet. There was also an art studio, and I saw this really large, actually very nice portrait of our prince that's being worked on in the art studio, and very nice art. I'm pretty sure Vanessa's the one who is working it. Felix's partner, ? I don't know. They were schmoozing it up a bit.
This child her, but probably a little bit more.
They were definitely schmoozing it up a little bit. Anyway, pretty sure that's Vanessa's work. Giant portrait of the prince. And something else. A plaque that said Project Apollo on it. Eirlin's looking right at Faline because Eirlin had decided previously that Z was going to tell Faline about that. And now Z's telling everybody about that. Does Faline react at all?
Faline is watching you and listening to you and like very okay, visually very much listening to you, and is kind of happy that you're figuring out your powers, that you're figuring out your shit. Doesn't really matter to her that it took you this long. It's just look at you fucking growing. Oh my god, this is cool. That's the kind of vibe you get. When you mention Project Apollo, her eyebrows raise a little bit, but otherwise she's still listening to you.
And Eirlin had paused, and I think Z says, does anybody know what the hell that is? Because I'm still looking for answers on that one.
I do. Well,
What
I
do
know
you-
a little bit of it.
Wait, what do you know?
It's something that the prince is really keen on and has been bothering my sire daily about it. The prince really likes coming to us to clean up her messes.
Is it a mess?
I don't think it's a mess. I think it's a project. But that is honestly the extent of what I know. I wasn't allowed to be too involved with it. I've
Yeah,
never. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying also above table, you know that it's connected to Daedalus because of that's where Armand and Keaton both work.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit about that just
That's
yet.
fair. I just wanted to make sure you remembered.
I do remember, yeah. And Faline will continue and be like, that's pretty much what I know to the extent of what I was allowed to know about it. It's been real quiet recently, though, when it came to it. Used to be a rather, like 3 times a week occurrence, you know. How's your day? You know. The project. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I might have messed up. I asked, what the fuck, Aristides? I asked him about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad thing.
He actually said that your sire knows stuff, so I guess he knows that your sire knows. But anyway, all he knew was that some people are spending a lot of money to keep that quiet.
Mm-hmm. I can
Um,
definitely tell you that if my clan's involved, it will be kept.
So I think Eirlin will just say, yeah, and then Aristides also mentioned something called Daedalus.
Yeah, that's a company.
What do you know about it? Is it a kindred company, or?
Yes.
Oh. Is
Well-
that-
Can you put 2 and 2 together, or do I need to do it that for you?
Well, I don't like making assumptions. Making assumptions is how all miscommunication happens.
This one's very straightforward. Yes, we work for it.
We as in you two, or we as in just your sire? And your...
We as in my clan.
Oh, your entire clan.
Yes. As I have trying to subtly put it, but perhaps subtlety is not the best use here.
Yeah, I don't really do subtle. Again, I've found in my life making assumptions, I'm usually wrong when I try to assume things,
Mm-hmm.
or I just end up offending people, and I don't like doing that.
Mm-hmm. The prince has my clan spread very thin, with all of her fucking useless endeavors.
What do you mean useless?
I think it's a waste of our time. And I think she just wants someone to fall back on.
Wait,
and
so
we
what?
are very, very resilient.
what is Daedalus do? Are they only working on this project?
No, we do other things. We're a security high-tech thing.
Oh.
So this is this is a quiet project. Obviously, it's not on the books. It's not public.
So you literally don't know anything else about it?
No, I'm not allowed to know. But I don't like it.
You're not allowed, or you haven't asked?
I'm not allowed, Eirlin.
Oh, yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yes, and I can keep saying the same thing over and over again.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm pretty sure Project Apollo has something to do with me.
And why is that?
Well, and Eirlin starts to get a little, shifts a bit nervously. And I think if this were a TV show, we'd have a little flashback of the vision with the night that Eirlin got turned. And Z says, yeah, I think the whole thing started the night I got embraced. And I don't know why.
By Helena?
You know.
No?
Now's not the time for subtlety, Eirlin.
Yeah.
Well, wait, so you can do predictions, and a project named after the god of prophecy has everything to do with you.
Isn't he also the god of the sun?
And
Sun,
music and medicine
prophecy,
sometimes.
bunch of stuff.
He's the artsy one, which is very funny, given everything I do.
Back on track, Eirlin. What does this have to do with you and your sire?
I don't remember the night I got embraced. So I had a vision of the embracing, and all I could hear was, well, I heard my body thump, which is not fun for anyone to hear, by the way. 0% recommendation, no stars, thumbs down. And I heard Project Apollo is a go. And so I don't know if this is a memory or just another vision, but definitely has something to do with me.
Well, then why didn't you tell Helena about it? Why haven't you asked her? Why haven't you asked them about it?
Because I can't.
Eirlin, this is not the time to be so...
Okay, well, can you keep a secret? Because I feel like if there's anything I know about vampire society, people love trading secrets around, and I do not need this traded around. Do you understand? And Eirlin looks like so fucking serious about this.
I understand.
Because, like, I really am not supposed to tell anybody about this.
Do you want help figuring this shit out or not?
I do, but I need you all to know that I'm being so serious. And I'm like looking each of you in the eyes. How do you all look? I actually I want to use my scry the soul discipline just to vibe check everybody.
Damn.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, that's a rouse check, which
Yep.
would be funny if I'm back up to 4. Okay, I am safe. That's the first time I've succeeded all night on a rouse check. So I think everyone else needs to roll, like, if you're trying to, like,
Resist
hide.
it.
I guess, or resist it. It's a composure subterfuge roll against my intelligence aspects.
Can we just choose to fail?
You
can
can.
choose to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll choose to fail.
Same.
I will not choose to fail.
We know.
I failed pretty hard anyway, so I'm gonna re-roll.
You don't want Eirlin knowing how you feel?
Well, I got 2 successes, so I think you know how I feel.
That's an 8.
Storyteller, that was a possible bestial failure on my attempt at subterfuge there.
No!
So I'm gonna say for the next scene, you're under the paranoia compulsion. And Alyssa only got 3 successes on her to resist.
So scanning a crowd. I guess it's more general.
Yeah. You're just sort of going for like everyone's emotional state kind of thing.
Yeah, Eirlin just wants to get the vibe check as to whether or not anyone is planning on using what I tell you all against him. Like, Eirlin is basically doing a vibe, like a supernatural vibe check. Can I trust you, motherfuckers?
It's sense any deceit or anything from people, I guess. You know, kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faline?
No, you get in. She is both interested, bored, and irritated all at the same time. It's kind of a whiplash.
Yeah, Eirlin immediately feels the, oh, are you mad at me? kind of.
No, she like it's. I would say, if anything, she just wants you to get to the point already, right? Like she's listening to you. She like you get the point. Like I did. Like she would like to help you, but also you're not telling her things that she needs to know to help you.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So she's
absolutely.
like,
Okay.
hurry. Like literally, it's
Hurry
the
up.
vibe of this.
Yeah.
Just snapping
Hurry
her
up.
fingers. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Just,
Get
you
to
know.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got
stop-
hours. She
stop
has
yapping.
a curfew. You know, like
stop
it's
yapping.
actually-
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay,
That's it.
so not sensing any deceit, Eirlin just sighs and says, okay. So this is why I am avoiding the sheriff and the prince and anyone in a position of authority because remember that fun little blood hunt thing and final death? Anyway, I was almost killed and yeah. But anyways, I don't know who my sire is.
I'm sorry, you're almost killed in a blood hunt for
No, not a
you,
blood
or
hunt, but
as-
just like I was just using that as a segue into this. But yeah, I was turned by somebody. I don't know who it is. And apparently this person is a mysterious figure. I don't know. I don't honestly remember what Helena told me, but someone real important, I guess. And you know how in the Camarilla there's like that rule about how you need to get permission to be sired or whatever. Like you have to ask permission before you turn somebody else, either from your clan or from the prince themselves. Anyways, whoever turned me kind of, if you could ding dong ditch and embrace, that's kind of what happened. It's kind of funny, looking at it from the outside, but it's really not funny. Anyways, this person's really, really powerful and old or something, and, yeah, so when I was found, they were gonna kill me, because if you turn a random vampire and there's no sire to claim responsibility, they were just gonna kill me. But then something changed, and I don't know what really happened. I don't know what happened in the room where it happened. Hamilton reference. Anyway, like they all went into a separate room and talked, and then came back out, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna kill you anymore." And I was like, "Great," because I didn't want to die. Well, I guess I already was dead, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, yes.
Between the time where they said they were going to kill you and they decided they weren't going to kill you, did they take any of your blood?
Aubrey, did they take any of my blood?
They would have, yes.
Yeah. They took a bunch, actually, and it hurt.
Looking to Faline, does that mean that they would know who their sire is?
Oh, it means I can figure it out too. You just gotta give me a little bit.
I already
Of
gave you some blood.
But I didn't do my ritual.
Oh, it's different.
I didn't
okay.
do this. Yeah, I didn't do this.
Okay, different
can-
ritual.
Yeah, I just Felix taught me some things. If you give me a little bit of time, I can go through my notes and learn it. And then I can
Okay.
figure that out for you.
Cool, I'm gonna need some time too because I don't have very much blood left in me.
Yeah, no. I don't want to do this now either. I'm not feeling too great as well. And I just we're both gonna frenzy each other. And like that sounds kinky, but like I don't want to get that freaky yet.
Yeah, I don't want to feed on any of you. Anyway, so there was in my tonight vision of the person who turned me, and well, they come to my shop and I was doing a reading for her, and I don't know, she was running from something. I don't really know. But she was on the run, was looking for direction. And in my vision, I felt myself die, which is weird because, again, I don't actually remember that night that happened. All I remember is waking up at fucking Elysium, secret meeting, special meeting or something, and everybody's talking about me while I'm literally just sitting there. The sheriff had this really scary looking sword and was like really itching to kill me or something. I don't know. Anyways, they had a back talk meeting, secret something, and they were going to kill me, and then they came out and said they weren't, and then Helena was like, I will teach you everything and whatever, and then they and I had a talk, very long talk, and I'm supposed to tell everyone that they're my sire so that nobody asks questions about what happened. And Eirlin's just kind of like looking between all of you, because like Eirlin is fully aware that Z is not the most linear storyteller, and often will go on tangents, and has been trying to keep this as concise as possible, but obviously hasn't been very successful in that, and is pausing just to gauge reactions from everybody.
Eirlin, I have something that might be able to, I need to study it somewhere. I have something that might be able to help
Like
you
what?
It's a spell that can help you interpret your sight, your premonitions.
My dreams.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to learn it though.
Okay.
I know of it. I do have it. It's at home. I have to spend more time learning it. So I guess basically around the same time we do the other ritual to figure out more about
Yeah.
you. We can do
and-
that too.
And that's why I can't talk to Helena about any of this, because they refused to tell me what happened in that room. And I'm pretty sure they know more than they're letting on. Because all they told me is that they argued that I shouldn't die. And then, weirdly enough, the prince was on board. And seems to like me. But I don't know why. Prince has always been nice to me. The sheriff scares the shit out of me, because she seemed real trigger happy. Or sword happy, I don't know, to kill me. Really wanted to kill me. And I don't want to be killed by a sword. Would you rather be stabbed or shot if you had to die?
We're not talking
Not the
about this
time.
right now.
Okay.
Helena, the prince, the sheriff. Who else was at this meeting deciding your fate? One of Feline's?
I think the bunch of other important people. I mean, above table, I think other Primogens were there.
It was pretty much the entire
Council.
Primogen Council.
Yeah. I think, other important people, probably Primogens. So probably your sire, actually, Faline.
Oh, probably, absolutely, yes.
And Eirlin, I think, puts together like how weird that is that like Faline's sire knows about this too. And I think Z just sighs and continues scratching cheese behind the ears and just says, yeah, so this is why I just am trying to avoid all of this, because I never asked for this in the first place. I don't know about y'all, but I was pretty happy just being here, not a vampire, and now I'm here and I am a vampire.
Nora is... Sorry, go ahead.
I think Eirlin just says, yeah, it kind of fucking sucks, but meeting you all hasn't sucked.
Nora is like sort of rapidly tapping her fingers against her leg and looking around the room. And in the basement of the frat, as some of you might know, Nora has constructed a murder board for her own dealings and very much would like to do that for this right here, but it is not her place. So she'll just say, okay, the sheriff was trigger happy, stab happy for you, and also for Corvus, right, Faline?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Stappy! That's a good one.
Who came with the sheriff to the crypt?
The Scourge.
Right.
Ember.
Mm-hmm.
Ember. Yeah, I remember
took
names.
pictures.
I'm not like... I have a thing where if you tell me something, I'm not gonna forget it.
You
just
got a
might
lot
not
going
share
on.
it with the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know who to talk to.
Well, if you can't talk to your
Not sire.
not sire, yeah, you're not sire. I'm gonna call them your babysitter, because that's what it feels like. And
I'm not
well,
a baby.
well, you're not, but that's basically what they have to do now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot about the last part. So just now, this is what happened just now before you two showed up, and Eirlin looks at Lupe and Faline. So I saw that portrait again, except it had been like covered in red paint. You know when like people like fuck up a Banksy? They like vandalize it and they just throw paint all over it. That's what it looked like. Like it was a really nice painting of the prince. Scary, but nice painting, and it was just covered in red paint, cadmium red specifically. And yeah, I don't know, that's all I saw. And it was kind of like, you know, it's an oil painting, so it kind of really fucked around, like somebody
Just
really messed it up.
Just all over the painting, nowhere specific.
Yeah, it was just like just screwed up the whole thing. But I knew it was the same one because like the background was the same color, and my hands were covered in that red paint, which is weird because I don't plan on fucking up this painting.
But someone
At
might
least
plan
not
on
right
framing
now.
you.
I don't think they're
Prince.
framed. Well, maybe that's what it means. I hope I don't get framed for that. I like Vanessa. I wouldn't do that to her.
I don't think Faline can hide her smile right now. So she's just gonna let it happen. She's gonna smile real big and be like,
Why are you
"Okay."
smiling?
I mean, if I'm interpreting it, I am very interested in what this means. This is quite exciting.
Are you gonna
But
kill the prince?
minus. Oh,
What's
sorry. What?
exciting?
It's like looking at Eirlin. It's like, does that mean you're gonna kill the prince? I'm not great at this, but
No, I do not want to do that. I would rather not do that. I'd rather live. Well, I'm already dead, but I'd rather stay unliving in the state that I am now.
Lupe looks at Faline. You're gonna kill the prince, huh?
I really want to.
You want to kill. Why?
Oh, since we're sharing.
Yeah, since we're sharing, I mean, I guess a secret for a secret, huh?
I'm so tired of old bitches fucking up my life.
How has she messed up your
Amen.
life?
Oh, Eirlin, if you paid attention to anything I've said, you'd understand that she kind of has a thing for my clan.
Like she likes you or hates you?
No, like she likes using us, like we're her favorite fucking toys, Eirlin.
Oh. That's not good.
Mm-hmm. She's only in her position because of what we did anyways.
What'd you do? Wait,
Put
you
her
gave her
there.
power?
Not me.
Oh. Well, no, I meant like your clan.
Yes.
How?
Favors.
So was she not a primogen before becoming prince? Usually that's how it happens, or at least that's what Helena told me.
I'm blanking real hard on the term of what of the event.
It was during the sect wars in the 90s. Essentially, the Sabbat tried to essentially overrun the East Coast.
The wars happened.
Uh-huh.
We helped with that.
And you
Yeah.
put her in power.
Yep. Favors.
Is she giving you anything in return, at least?
Well, I'm fucking rich, so a little bit.
Okay.
My clan was not originally a part of the Camarilla either. We don't really like all their rules. Right now, it's just we gotta be here kind of scenario.
But you don't want to be.
I don't mind it, I just don't like who's in charge.
Oh. So, if you could put anybody in the prince position, who would it be?
Myself.
Oh. You'd want that?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be
Eirlin, we live.
stressful?
Oh no. It would take away a lot of it, actually. Eirlin, we live very different lives. I was raised for this.
Okay. Well, if you were the prince, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't have to worry about dying.
Oh no, of course not.
What do the rest of you think? And Eirlin's just kind of looking at everyone else.
Just a quick question, Sylvie. You're just like tapping away on your phone, right?
Yeah, I do think I've slowed down a little bit to listen to this,
Mhm.
but I do have my phone out in front of me.
Yeah, so it's right around this time you get a text message.
From?
It says it's a blocked number.
Uh,
It's a photo.
oh no.
Oh God. Okay, what is it a photo of?
But it's a photo of you about 3 hours ago walking through Swan Point Cemetery.
Okay. I'm gonna send like a question mark.
You get a reply moments later that says, "Still doing their dirty work, I say."
I'm gonna text back. I'm so sorry. I don't think I have this number saved.
And you get a message that says, "You know who I am."
Motherfucker. No!
I'm waiting for you
Oh God, no!
Huh?
in our usual place.
Stop!
Well, how are you feeling in character? How are you feeling? How are you showing it?
Yeah, no. I think you see Sylvie, the like tapping has gotten a little bit more quiet and slowed down. And if anybody is looking, you'll see Sylvie's like brow is furrowed. She has like her lips pressed or her hand pressed to her lips, and she's just like staring intently at her phone.
You okay?
Hmm?
You okay? You're like doing one of these. Did my news stress you out?
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't even listening. I mean, no, I was listening. Eirlin, sorry, that's rude. I shouldn't say that.
That's okay. A lot of people don't listen to me. It's fine.
No, I listened to you.
Okay.
I have to go.
What's wrong?
I think somebody I need to meet with somebody.
Wait. Because this is sharing hours. And we, as a group, might be collaterally fucked if we start doing things on our own. Are you sure you don't need help? Because you look
You helped.
very frazzled.
You helped me earlier tonight. Let me help you.
Do you need a scary dog friend?
No, I don't have a scary dog friend. Okay. I knew that guy from before, the Anarch.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't think he was the only Anarch that was there tonight. I think my ex saw us, and now she has a photo of me in the cemetery. So now somebody has evidence of at least one of us being there tonight.
Well, that's fine because we told everybody we were there anyway.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Or no? Is that not okay?
She kind of really badly wants to fuck me over.
Oh, so it's a
Oh.
bad breakup.
Like astronomically bad.
Well,
really
Photoshop
bad.
exists.
I don't. I-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also kindred, yes.
Yeah.
Assuming Anarch, yes.
And blood too. Yeah.
So Faline's very expressive. She actually does go like she tries not to. You see her cover her face a little bit. It's a little too late. She's like, I'm sorry.
Wait, what'd you say?
I was dating an Anarch thin blood, okay? God.
Whoa!
You. I'm not judging at all, actually. No. This is more like, whoa, that's a lot.
More or less than what I said.
Socially, more. Internally, in terms of like group wise, I think yours is a little bit. I think these are different things. Different.
Not a
fuckers.
not a competition.
Not
but
a-
like
yeah.
since
fucked
we're
in
all
different
sharing.
ways. We're fucked in different ways.
So I want to say socially and societally, pretty fucked.
I'd like to not be fucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
No. Here's the thing.
So
been-
wait, your
I've been
ex wants to meet up with you? Sorry, I interrupted, Faline. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're a little frazzled. I've been hammering this in before. I'm going to keep hammering it in right now because we can't actually keep too many secrets anymore. We are a group. We are a coterie. We are one fucking body. Whatever happens to one of us, the whole fucking kindred society of our faction, perhaps even both or all, will in fact take it out on all of us.
Cool. So
So-
does anybody else have secrets?
Yeah, if you have some, I think right now is a very good time to fucking share, and then we will deal with it accordingly, okay? That one was supposed to die. I want to kill the prince. You have an Anarch X. Lupe.
Alessi just raises a hand. I was a hitman for the mob.
Well, that's normal boring. Or
That's
like normal
actually, I think
secret.
that's kind of slay.
Wait, what
Which
mob?
The Italian mob in Boston for years.
Oh, shit.
And then I was an assassin
I'm from
for
there.
the Camarilla for in Boston for multiple years.
Damn. There really do be vampires everywhere.
I really do.
Nora?
Shh. No, Lupe.
No.
You.
You first.
And please do share, Lupe. Because if you have a family, please also consider them fucked. Unless you also have a primogen, sire.
Aubrey, just because goldfish
Uh-huh.
brain.
Yeah.
My sire is also. Are they Bruhar? They're Anarch,
They're-
right?
They're anarch. They're very anarch.
Yeah.
What?
I also have an Anarch sire.
They're not on a most wanted list, but the Camarilla really don't like your sire.
Yeah, no, they're not. West Coast.
Oh, thank
So-
God I couldn't deal with that.
That's really good.
Anything else?
Nora, I'm done talking about possible secrets.
Does that mean you're done? You've told us all the possible secrets, or that you just don't want to?
Your life is a huge mystery to me, Eirlin says, like waving a hand around Lupe's entire body, seated in their living room.
It is, and considering how,
We only met. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
no, that's fine. I'm talking a lot too. But also, quiet motherfuckers need to talk right now. So, Lupe,
Wait, can I say something really quick? We only met like 5 days ago. Like, of
Met,
course, we don't
multiple
know.
weeks ago. It was about 2 weeks before the events of episode 1 that
True.
the test game
Couple
happened.
weeks.
So
I mean,
So we
felt 5
only-
days.
We only met like a couple weeks ago, but we've only really been hanging out for like the past like 5 days. Kind of, really. You know, because it took us a bit to set up the frat house. And anyway, point is, it makes sense that we don't know a lot about each other. So I think we can work better as a group if we all shared more. And I specifically have questions for you, Lupe, about where you get all those vehicles from and also what you do, because I actually don't know anything really about you.
I mean, I still do vehicles. I just,
I figured that.
yeah, no, not from anywhere specific. Just
That's it? You just steal shit for fun?
that to get around, not really for fun. I'm just very
Okay,
good
to
at
get-
it. I do a lot of illegal activity along the mortal side of the thing, but that's
Are you in a mob too?
mob may not be the best word. I
So what is
definitely-
the best
Syndicate.
word?
It's
Organization.
gang.
Sure. Yeah, the mask is a calling card.
It's a cool mask.
You're in a
Yeah.
gang.
Oh, I run the gang.
Go!
Hello?
Okay, see, very important things to know, considering that if we get fucked over, so obviously so would your gang.
What's your
they
gang
don't deal
called?
with they don't deal with any of this stuff.
They don't have to
Well,
deal with any of this
well,
stuff.
They don't, not yet.
They don't have to deal with any of this stuff if the Camarilla wants to fuck over you and anybody else you know, they will.
Wait, what's your gang called? Is it cool?
Lechusa, named after the woman of vengeance.
That's sexy. How do you spell that?
That is pretty badass, I won't lie.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that fucking slaps.
Lupe proceeds to
Lettuce?
spell it.
Can you
I-
spell it for me,
Okay,
your
okay.
lovely note taker?
Yeah, I was gonna put it in the chat, but she spells
Okay,
it for
cool.
me.
Thank you.
I
I am
look,
looking.
I try not to involve as many people as possible for reason.
That's understandable if you really care about the other gang members.
The intention is noble. But when other people don't care and they're powerful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you can want
Yes.
to
No,
wanting a separation is good. You
But
might not
I-
always get that.
I completely understand. That's why I keep it very quiet as much as I can. I'm telling you now, I could have not told you.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just been very quiet, but no. I know what kind of shit we're in. This is,
That's good.
unfortunately, is nothing new to me.
Anything else? Where are you
I-
from?
From San Diego.
Oh wow. I went there on vacation once, I think. I was very young.
Just to let you all know, I have a job coming up from my group that may involve a different kindred.
Oh, secret job. Maybe we
Yeah.
can help.
An art job?
No, just
Just
a
job.
me job.
Just a you
Hmm.
job.
Intercepting some deliveries. Very dangerous deliveries. It's a show of power thing.
I'm gonna look at Alyssa,
Nora.
who just said she belonged to the mob.
Not currently.
I mean, was, but
Mhm.
still. And then I'm gonna look back, as if I was like as if I didn't have leg rigging. I just turned my whole body, and then I turned back.
You're in the swivel chair.
Yeah, I have a swivel chair. It's actually like it's a lazy boy recliner, but it does turn. You know those lazy boys that do swivel around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
one
I
of
know
those.
exactly what you're talking about. Actually,
Yeah. And next to it is like a giant basket of different yarns and a lot of unfinished or half-finished knitting and crochet
Mhm.
projects.
I guess this means the only one that hasn't shared any secrets is Nora.
and we all as
Yeah,
a collective
Eirlin's gaze turns towards Nora. So what's up with you? We're all hiding things.
So in her paranoia, Nora is going to go ahead and do an epistle pulse just to make sure no one's listening in on this. And I'm gonna fail that, so I'm back at Hunger 4. But
I
So you're
take
gonna
out my
bust my phone in the middle of my ex blackmailing me.
yeah,
Nora!
it might not be all night. It might just be for the scene. I have to roll now.
Question on your roll, it wasn't like a 10 or a 1, right?
Let's see. It just says fail. It was a 3.
3. Cool. Yeah, you take stains on your humanity if it's for Oblivion stuff if it's a 10 or a 1.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, Oblivion, not
Oblivion.
Odyssey.
just Oblivion.
I see.
yeah.
Well, that's-
So that is 5 successes, messy crit. Oh, that's bad. I didn't want it to be a critical.
You could spend a
Oops.
willpower and re-roll including the critical, and try to willpower roll out of it.
The first
Yeah,
time we've ever tried to roll worse. Do
I'll
it.
go ahead and do
it.
that. I got another. No, okay.
No, it
now
only
it's-
went down to 2. It just didn't take away the
Okay.
messy critical. It's only 2 because none of the dice turned off. But
Okay. Cool. So yeah, Storyteller determines how much equipment is targeted. Or no, the difficulty is determined by how much equipment is targeted. I just want to if our phones are bugged at all, just black them out for a minute while I talk about my secrets.
I'd say with 2 successes, you can get a minute or 2 of phones just sort of shorting out before they turn back on.
Great, beautiful. So yeah, we see that pulse that you are familiar with, and your phones all go out, and then Nora says, I have no interest in the Camarilla politics here in Providence. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. And
And
that
that is?
is to kill a kindred here.
Whoa.
How
How'd
is
you-
how is
Do you
that the
need help?
most chill thing? Yeah,
You
do you need
all
help?
have so much shit going on. Oh my god.
Who are you trying to kill?
Not someone you would have met. La Sombra, by the name of Daniel Bloom. He's been in hiding in a decrepit manor out here.
Dare I ask
Sam
what he
and
did
I-
to you? Must have been bad.
You tried to kill me. I thought.
Ah! So it's revenge.
Not for me, actually.
Oh.
I had thought that he had killed. Well, she's going by Aranthe now, so. Apparently, he had just turned her.
How were you turned?
I was left tortured, dying by dearest Daniel, and some kind-hearted fool came along and turned me, an act of mercy.
So Daniel didn't turn you, but he did turn Aranthe.
So it seems.
Damn. Is Aranthe a partner?
Yeah,
Have you-
literally any time we could kill him.
Have you seen them recently? Her? Pronouns?
Her. She,
Her.
her.
Have you seen her recently?
I've been dedicated to this. I dedicated my whole life to this and ran into her at Elysium a few
Oh.
days ago.
Shit.
Oh, was she the pretty one with long hair, dark hair, brown skin?
Yeah.
Damn. Wild. Also, above table. Does that name ring any bells? I have Camarilla etiquette.
Give me a wits etiquette roll.
So that'll be 3 successes, possible bestial failure.
You know that because you heard Armand and Keaton talk about this. So roughly 5 years or so, the majority of the La Sombra finally left the Sabbat and joined the Camarilla, or fucked off and did whatever. The fact that these two La Sombra specifically, like defected from the Sabbat in the 90s is kind of still a big deal. For a while, the prince was trying to make Daniel the La Sombra primogen, but he refused. The role in it eventually went to Micah when the La Sombra officially joined the Camarilla in about 5 years ago, about 2015.
Yeah, Faline will just pipe up and basically relay that information to you, Nora.
I can't say that I care what the prince thinks about it. Although it seems like perhaps she's stopped barking up that particular tree. Sam and I staked out the house. There are at least 2 vampires there. We could have gone tonight if it wasn't for all of this. But I've waited more than 70 years for it now.
Whoa.
I can wait a few more days.
Yeah, at least you know where he is now. Doesn't seem to be on the run.
No, and hopefully he's uninvolved with all of this Project Apollo stuff, and nothing will push him out.
Eirlin looks floored. Because Z thought Z was the only one who had secrets, which is very naive, I think, of Zim to think. And I think you all see Eirlin just like looking very stunned. And Z says, okay. I don't know what else there is to know about me. But yeah, since we're being open, if anyone has any questions, I won't speak for the rest of you, but you can ask me anything.
Question, Sylvie. What do you plan to do about the messages?
So true.
Have there been any more?
Your phone's been not working for about 5 minutes now.
Is it working again?
I would say, yeah, there are no new messages.
So
I'm
you were
gonna
saying...
ask. Okay, I'm gonna text and say, sorry, this sorry, vampire blew out my phone. Or not vampire, kindred blew out my phone. What do you want?
You get a message back almost instantly that says, just come meet me.
We deal with this. We deal with this first. I point to Sylvie.
Huh?
Well, you're not going anywhere alone.
Well,
Thin
yeah,
blood.
no, I know. That's why we're talking about secrets. So who's coming with me to meet my ex?
I
Okay.
can come. Eirlin volunteers very quickly. More quickly than Z normally would have volunteered for anything.
Nora?
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't all join you.
Okay. I still have Nessie's keys. I swing them around. I swing the keys on my finger.
You
Okay,
are
let's
not
get
driving.
going.
No, you are not driving. And I put out my hand for my keys back.
Mhm.
I don't like how you drove my car.
Okay, I'm going to ask, Sylvie, where would this, like, your place be with Vivian?
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the ball in your court.
Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian Day, okay. Oh god, a thin blood named Day. Be more stereotypical. No. Where would our usual place be? It's definitely not my place, and I don't think it's anywhere public.
I mean,
So it is the
maybe.
Motel 6.
Or
Shut the
you,
fuck up.
you could have rented a different apartment. You certainly have the resources to. Maybe it's an apartment that you sometimes used as a studio.
Yeah, that's probably true. I do have some resources. We are not broke in this section of the of the den. Yeah, no. Sylvie starts pointing directions to a studio that is actually like on the complete opposites. Like she lives downtown-ish area, and so I think this is kind of like more outskirts, suburby, like totally nondescript, not cheap, but also not like the luxury apartment complex you would imagine Sylvie would find herself drawn to. But it's not absolutely disgusting. She couldn't bear it if it was. Literally.
And Eirlin will put in that address and just say, all right. I'm going to stop next door and get some of those flowers, though, and I highly recommend that you all take some, too.
I'm not taking flowers to my ex.
No.
No,
It,
the
flowers for
blood
you
flowers.
to eat.
Oh,
my
those
flowers.
flowers.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, if we hate your ex, we hate your ex. Fuck her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not that bad.
Hey, then don't.
Your ex is trying to fuck you over astronomically.
Yeah.
But that, like, proves she's thinking about me.
Oh no, you're like that?
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
Eirlin
it's
has a
good we're coming
long
along.
sigh.
So you're making a quick stop at the frat house first.
Yes.
There's someone sitting on the front steps of the frat house.
What the fuck?
Sam?
No,
Ooh.
Fuck.
Whom?
Ooh.
I'll give Nora a guess.
Oh, gays.
It is Irene sitting on the front steps. You know,
Who's that?
and will sort of
How
stand up as she sees you in the car and just goes, I got your message.
Who's who? Eirlin points.
I'm whispering in the back. I'm like, I don't know, but Nora's gets so much angst, it's crazy.
Got so much what?
Gets so much angst.
Oh. Yeah.
Nora is that? I'm I'm like shaking her arm. Nora is that?
Yeah, Nora will ignore the peanut gallery in the car and get out but say for their benefit, aren't they? Hi.
Hey. And you see that she is very dressed down since you saw her at Elysium. She's wearing very comfortable clothes. And kind of just sort of slowly walks towards you and said, I wondered if you'd have time to talk.
Oof. Nora looks back at the car and Sylvie.
Mhm.
Everyone's just like this.
Mhm.
Looking.
Lupe, like waves, we could take care of this. As long as wait. Like maybe waves Nora over to get closer to the car first.
I roll down the
And-
window.
Yeah, and just like Lupe. Yeah, Lupe wouldn't be in the middle at the back. She would be on the side and just. We could take care of this. Are you actually safe?
I know. Yeah.
Okay. Just call if anything's going wrong, like a stolen a car.
Yeah, you too. Scare that X off, yeah?
Wait, we need to get flowers first. And Eirlin's gonna park the car anyways.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
I can go grab them real quick. Who needs? And I look at Lupe, Faline, and Sylvie.
Just grab some for everyone.
Just grab a whole bunch.
All right, I will go.
It's fine. They'll grow back.
All right, I'll go do a harvest, and Eirlin will get out of the car, park it. I'll leave even though we don't need like the fresh air or whatever. Eirlin leaves the windows down a little bit, even though it's a little chilly in November. I'll leave the windows cracked for my friends, and I'm gonna go in our backyard and just pick a bunch of these flowers. I'll probably eat a couple while I'm there.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't slake hunger, but it slakes the need to be hungry, or
yeah, it essentially makes it so that it gives you like bonus dice to resist frenzy if for hunger frenzy.
amazing, cool.
Yeah.
So then I get all that, and I walk back out to the front. If Nora's still sitting there with Aranthe, I think Z just like waves and says like, hope that goes well. Keep in touch. My phone should be turning back on soon, right, Nora?
Yeah, real soon.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Have fun.
We'll try. I've already gotten steak tonight. How much worse can it get? And Eirlin will turn on cereal and walk back to the car. And I will hand out flowers to everybody. I'll just say, all right. And I input the address in my Google Maps.
Yeah. So Nora, do you invite Aranthe inside, or are you just gonna sit on the front steps and chat?
Oh no, Nora will after like leaving the after the Subaru leaves, will I think grab Aranthe's hand and lead her in.
So when you get inside, Aranthe is going to kiss you.
Ooh!
Yeah, Nora is very receptive.
Okay. Yeah. I think talking will happen, but she's a little distracted by other things for the time being, and we'll leave that to your imagination. As we jump over to this apartment building where Sylvie sometimes shoots videos, used to have long, fun weekends with the thin blood named Vivian.
It looks nice on the inside.
Yeah.
Looks better on the inside.
So as you all get out of the car, everybody just give me wits awareness rolls, or to sort of just see what you see. It is probably about 2 a.m. by this point, I think.
1 success.
I'm browsing for 2 additional dice and I don't get hungrier.
6.
6? Okay.
4.
4?
Also 4.
4? So everyone but Sylvie, realizes that Sylvie probably points out where the apartment is. There's a light on in the apartment. There is evidence here that someone made a quick exit. There's sort of signs of, like burn marks on the ground where somebody, kind of whipped a car a little bit. What is the plan for going into the apartment?
Are you sure your ex is still here? It looks like someone tried to leave.
I mean, I'll text her and be like, "Did you dip?"
you get a message of, I left you a gift.
Sus.
She apparently left me a gift.
Okay, that's really fucking weird.
Oh, that's
We're
fucking-
gonna be really careful when we.
That's a trap.
We're gonna be really careful when
Oh.
we go in.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't she say she wanted to meet you? Why would she leave?
This
Maybe
is a
something
trap.
happened.
Well, ask her.
Why'd you leave?
You don't get a reply.
She stopped replying.
Okay, that makes me even more sus. We're not going in, right?
I mean, it's my studio, so yeah, I have to go check to make sure it's okay.
But what if she, like, booby trapped it or something?
There is a lot of things that it could be.
She's not that kind of kindred. That's not like her thing.
Eirlin,
Huh?
I would like it if you stayed outside, just in case.
Why?
Because, for example, if the apartment blows up, you will be there and safe, and you can either come get us or call someone to help. If we also need to make a quick getaway, we can come back out.
Okay. Wait, hold on. And Eirlin will plop himself on the ground, and I would like to try and have a premonition about this.
Sure, yeah, let's do a aspect plus resolve roll, I believe is the one.
That is correct.
Yep.
And it is. Okay. If this is happening passively, no cost. But if I'm actively trying to cause one, I'd have to rouse. Okay.
Yep.
Rouse check. Ooh, success again. Love that. And it is, as you said, resolve and aspects. So that's 6 dice. That is 5 successes.
5 successes, yeah. So you get this vision of this woman. She, you don't recognize this person. You're guessing this is probably Vivian. You know, she, even for a kindred, it doesn't look like she's probably been taking the best care of herself. Like, she's messy hair, clothes that look old and tattered. And you watch as she pulls out, she goes to a part where, Sylvie, you kept a spare key. The fake loose rock or whatever.
Yeah.
And pulls out the key and lets herself in. It's weird because the vision takes seconds, but like you feel like you're watching her for a while. She goes around and kind of just reminisces about the times in this apartment. Does kind of the creepy thing of smelling the clothes, laying in the bed.
Ew.
And then eventually you
She is
see
thinking
her
about me. That's so
as,
sweet.
as she sends all of these messages. And the last thing you see is her leaving a package. Just this brown paper bag in the middle of the apartment before locking the door behind her.
So basically, she had a bunch of nostalgia,
Mm-hmm. And then
and
left
there was
something.
the montage of her carefully caressing things as
Yep.
she was walking around,
Mm-hmm.
having a deep, long think about it,
Mm-hmm.
leaving a thing, and then leaving.
Yep.
Do I see why she pulls out really quickly, or were those marks there when she leaves?
She kind of just wanted to be gone before you all showed up, and wasn't sure how far away you were.
Mm.
So there was kind of maybe near the end, she's starting to get a little anxious, and
What was she driving?
she's driving sort of a very just sort of beat up old sedan, probably from the early 2000s.
Uh-huh. Do I get a look at the license plate by any chance? Or anything else that might be identifying about the car?
Yeah, I'll say you managed to grab like half of the license plate. like the number half of the license plate.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you know it's a Rhode Island plate.
So all you guys have seen is Eirlin plops himself on the ground, and just like pulls up into a really straight posture, and is just basically looks like they're doing like deep breathing exercises, and then at one point goes completely still. And when I come out of it, I just say, "Okay, I don't think it's a booby trap. I think it's literally just a gift, but it's still sus."
Did you have?
I kind of vibe check the house, if that makes sense. And I caught flashes of pictures. Vivian is pretty,
Yeah.
but also she looked kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Like she hadn't showered in a couple weeks or something. Like,
Oh.
definitely looked worse for wear. But anyway, she left you a package, and it's just a package. I didn't get any vibes of traps or malintent or anything. Even though this is incredibly sus, and hey, sometimes my visions are wrong. But ever since I actually became a vampire, the visions have been more frequent and more accurate.
You had them before?
Lucid dreams. Yeah,
Oh.
I used to lucid dream a lot. I still do. But now they just come during the day. And I can, if I concentrate really hard, get vibes like I just did.
I look at Faline and wait for her to give the okay for us to go inside.
Okay, fine. I still don't like what
I'll
could
wait
be in
outside.
there.
I'll wait outside.
Yeah,
I'll wait
I
outside.
just want to be careful.
the second I hear okay, I'm opening the door and I'm walking inside.
Yeah, the apartment looks very much the way you left it. In the middle of the floor where, you know, you would normally film dance videos, there's this brown paper bag.
I'll go and open it.
Yeah. As you open it, it's light.
Okay.
And so you sort of open it up, look inside.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hand in there.
Oh!
Wearing numerous rings, and you recognize the rings. Those are Lana's rings.
No
And
fucking way.
That is where we will end this season. End season 1.
Oh my god.
Wait, so Nora gets coochie time and we get fucking hand?
We get a
Nora
hand.
gets a hand too.
Okay. Okay.
But first, the camera zooms out from the rest of the coterie as they
Oh my god.
as the coterie deals with this, and we jump to a different part of the city. It's a warehouse that no one will really recognize. We enter what looks like a lab. There's a woman in her mid to late 40s, bent over computer machines, giving her readouts. A second person enters the room. They're wearing tactical gear, and they hand this woman a file. And she opens it and looks at it before turning to the other woman and says, "Are you sure it's her?" And the woman goes, "Yeah, I am." And the person in the lab coat goes, "Okay. It's going to take some work, but let's do it." And the person in tactical gear nods and will fade out. It is the end of season 1. It is not the end of season 1. There are still some epilogues left to do, some last business to finish up before season 2. So be on the lookout for those next week. And season 2 will be soon. We don't have an actual date for it yet, but it'll be soon, and you'll know. Pay attention to the Twitter and everything. So I will let my cast tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet. Okay. We'll start with you, Aki.
Hello. I am Aki. You can find me all over the internet at some variation of Akinomi_art, where I do a lot of things, like so many fucking things. Please keep an eye out on Nameless Domain. I'm a regular-ish there, and I'll be running some stuff there. You also keep an eye out on Magi RPG. I have become a regular there. It was an accident. And now I'm just living there. I don't know when this will be coming out. Slime Quest is probably still going on. That is a quest where we are all playing slimes, and that is 100% my fault. Quest is a Quest RPG. I'm a hot bitch with big titties. Afterwards, just in case Quest is done, I'll also be there doing Dragon Age, where I will be playing 100% for sure a fucking elf. Otherwise, Dusty and Alyssa can probably tell you the shit that I'm on. You should really just follow me and figure out the stuff that I'm on too. There's a lot of books that are coming out that my NDA hasn't dropped for it necessarily yet. So I can't say that, but you can figure out what I've written if you followed me. And
Scavenger hunt.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've been Faline, who wants the prince dead. Thank you.
Hi, y'all. I'm Alyssa. You can find me online at A Disaster Queer. You can find me on Wednesdays with Akino on the Mandy's channel for Mistlost, which is a 5e homebrew campaign. What else? Oh, and an Unwavering Force, which is a podcast that Dusty can tell you more about. And also on various Goblets and Games products. And that's me.
Well, hello. I'm Dusty. You can find me mostly online at Dust E Hill. Don't try to find me offline. That's just not going to work out for you. You could also find I don't fucking know. We have weird energy, all right? Goblets and Gays, find me all there. Keep an eye out on our socials for like maybe other streams coming out in the future we haven't necessarily announced yet. But I think you'll find them real cool. You can also find us at Unwavering Force, a Star Wars podcast using Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Aki's a trash man, Alyssa a sad. Yeah. It's very fun.